say when you're good to go.
Great Pathfinder 2 discussion, but it's not part of it.
Yeah, they miss out that. That's why they're here,
I just want to hear the theory crafting.
Sure, but if we do it in a public voice channel like that, Squid could just join and we'd lose our one viewer. And are you sure we want to do this? So that's the main problem.
Squid could just mess with Becca's cameras. Maybe this does need some thought.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, you can't do that for sure.
All right, well, temporarily.
Just tell people don't join. That'll stop them. Like nobody would join if we told them.
No, temporarily user limit 5. There we go.
Oh,
yeah, that's good enough.
That'll do.
The other thing, you could technically lock the channel by local.
Yeah, I'll set the channels up by role later. I think Ian's right. I think we need one voice channel per campaign in here.
Yeah.
Oh, but then I can't join
yeah.
the Sunday morning campaign. Damn.
A for Armageddon.
You didn't do the Sunday morning campaign in here, did you?
I just realized that it's Armageddon. What happened?
Yeah, Ian decided that was hilarious.
About a minute after like, don't change the name.
Okay.
But no,
I don't have any type of rights to anything. Got it.
Oh, I guess I type to change them again.
Alex's older brother and sister are in the Curse of Strahd campaign. They don't have Discord accounts, and like I think they're a bit too. Actually, to be fair, like Alex's brother's like a software
What do
engineer.
you use?
Like,
they use his Discord.
We use Google Meetings for it. We discovered today. I was like, it's really cool. You can it's got like a sort of algorithmically driven like background replacement thing. So you can just upload a picture, and I was sitting there with like Strahd's cast in the background. Nelly was sitting there. He had like the Fellowship of the Ring in the background. He was perfectly overlaid with Frodo. It looked so perfecly. Like he was such a perfect hobbit.
Maybe we should change. Because this week is
Yeah, it sounds like a good time.
You just have to go back to Zoom. You can always do that because that has the same thing, virtual backgrounds.
Skype is what I'm talking about.
Oh God, no.
Go back to TeamSpeak and don't.
Dude, no, that was the only good thing about TeamSpeak, and it was a pretty decent thing. The setting was the whisper binds. That's the Squid's campaign. Where because Squid had a campaign where the player information was very asymmetric. There was a lot of kind of secrecy between the party and like things other players didn't know and stuff. And so everyone just had a bind to whisper the DM, whisper this person. So
and like most of us had telepathy as well, so we just whisper that person that we were communicating.
Right.
Yeah.
It worked really well.
You
in
can do that via
campaign.
Discord if you're all like, you just message the one person. But,
but like voice doing.
Yeah. It was like like you just like hold. It was like everyone had a general push to talk button and a push to talk button for Ian, a push to talk button for Squid.
Yeah, and that doesn't work nearly as well when there's video.
Yeah, and it worked okay. We're not all great lip readers, but it was decent.
It's just more of someone suddenly becomes paying attention and the other person's like talking quietly.
A lot of it would be like we know information about something, Squid Man.
Yeah, exactly. Like it'd be a roll for information check, and then Squid would tell everyone individually what they knew.
Yeah, the only part is that it took time to do, and the others were kind of waiting.
It slowed it down a lot, but that's not always a bad thing,
Yeah.
Not cool.
Speaking of slowing things down a lot, last session we kind of sped up the whole stealth part about sneaking up on these bandits. Could we roll that back just a tiny bit to have a little bit of a talk in the party?
Sure.
Wait, back. Bromak, come back just for a second.
I'm already hidden in a tree. What are you talking about?
Please, Brom, I can see you right there.
What do you want to have talked about?
I can see you right there, Brom. Come back. Come here.
I'm not actually gonna move, but like.
Okay. You're like, okay, well, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm back. Usually tune out when I start talking about this. So pay close attention this time. Go over here, buddy. Over here. All right. I'm just saying. We don't know the numbers or strengths of these guys. They sound like they're just preying on a weak village. We've fought a lot of tough things in the past. Let's not go too wild. There's no need for killing unless they deserve it. Brom, you look extremely confused.
I don't know if there's a worth thing. I mean, I guess maybe the Dawn, right? But it's people who prey on the weak like this.
Well, we don't know where they're from. They don't know the reasons. I'm just saying these are people. Maybe they were forced to. I don't know. Obviously, they need punishing. I'm not disputing that. But maybe the punishment isn't worth their life.
Okay, my bigger concern is if we if we leave them alive, we teach them a lesson, and we disappear. The only people who defended the town. what did they do then, knowing that the town hired us?
Well, maybe we can scare the... Wait, Chris, do I know... What's the punishment of the Dawn in a situation like this? Like if they raid a village or something, would that be like a capital punishment? Would they just die?
Oh yeah, oh hell
Okay.
yeah.
It's capital punishment for stealing a loaf of
I think what's the capital like the value on punish like 1 gold? Stealing something worth more than 1 gold is capital punishment in this world.
Okay. Obviously, if there's a chance of them coming back, then I don't know. But if they're just petty robbers that we can scare enough that they run, I think it's.
Say we knock out those guys, kind of just I guess we can't say we knock out like any outward guards, but we're in hot.
This might happen to be.
We're fighting right. We go inside. It turns out they all are fucking dick bastards, who deserve to die. You then okay to go out and kill them in cold blood? It's a lot easier to do it in hot blood, man. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I mean if we find a cause worthy of them dying, then for sure, then
you can execute them when they're already unconscious. Dude, that's harder, man. That's a lot harder.
Well, the action maybe, but I'm thinking more of the reason behind it. I think we should have good reason to take someone's life, and if we do, I'm okay with it.
Alright, if I think I can do it without putting my own life at risk.
The biggest thing is, if we were going to have this conversation, I think we probably would have had it with the dude from the town who knows what they do.
Right? Bring over the dude!
We would have asked, I mean, let's be honest, I would have been like, why are we asking him? Like,
oh man.
Yeah, go back to the horses.
Oh, we had this conversation.
Ready are you?
We're like 10 feet away. And I'm sorry, Elder.
They have no regard for human life. They have slain men, women, and children alike.
All right, that's no. You can stop now. Okay, let's go fuck them up.
Alright, much simpler.
Yeah.
All right, so we're back where we were with the original plan of fucking kill them all.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you actually asked, Leon. It makes me feel less bad than they killed innocents.
Yeah, I feel like we should ask the question at least.
You like come up on these 2 bandits and one like calls over, hey, remember when you killed that baby? And he's like, yeah, man.
Fucking love
on
it.
its fucking head, like,
Can we find another one?
Alrighty. So.
Also, did one fight say 2 hero points?
Yeah.
Yeah. To check out maybe that.
Because we used the thing last time.
Wait, will we
nearly
do initiative or no? This is where we.
No.
Okay.
We're about to roll initiative.
We're about to roll. Okay.
We're rolling with stealth, I'm assuming, or.
I'm not.
Well,
I look at
I
myself,
for sure am.
I better get on all my knees, like kind of like.
You guys over there were gonna roll with perception for when like Bromok starts.
Can Claudia? I mean, she goes on the same initiative with me. Can she roll stealth to try and like hide?
Be hidden.
Yeah.
Be hidden? Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Maybe
cool.
don't put it right next to me and you then. If they look over here,
Yeah. Maybe like this. I don't know how high this cliff is,
like
but.
center off to like sneak up with Bromok, like.
Oh yeah, let's fucking go.
Like
Stealth
I'm
buddies.
actually going to re-roll that. Like,
Ooh, wow.
a natural
wow.
2. I feel like it's actually important.
Yeah, I mean, it is very important, right?
Oh my god.
Man, alright, guys. So that's increase the rules.
There we go.
I like how Claudia still is my avatar on the sheet.
I really don't think you have to worry too much about going before these people.
These are like CR half.
Yeah.
Natural 6.
It's okay. He'll never want that hero.
Was a matter of pride for Brahma.
Later on today, he'll never want that hero.
And then
How many hero points do we have, by the way?
We have 2. Toll.
D.
2.
Toll.
Then perception for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, baby.
Right.
No, we all got our bag.
Bit of music, bit of evil, but like just regular old evil. Okay. And I believe everyone is in initiative except.
I barely rolled higher than one of the ones. Yeah, that's true.
Alright. Bromok, take us away.
Yep. So they're both flat-footed because I rolled stealth and higher than them
Oh, you read your weapons, right?
for the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I will take 4 shots at this guy.
You know, this is a little guy. I would say, will you take 1 shot?
Yeah, it's a bit premature.
Right. I'll start with obviously the hunted shot first. I don't have
Okay.
that name anymore.
That is, in fact, a crit.
Okay.
And that is in fact enough
Oh,
to.
that's in fact a deadhanded.
32
Okay, you kill him in one arrow.
plus 12. Yeah. So
Through the
40.
fucking head.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Well, the hunted shot can't go to anywhere else, so
He
I
doesn't even
guess
get a chance to scream.
one. Yeah.
My
And then I'll hunter's mark this guy. I hate that hunter's mark again, isn't it? Is that right? No, it's not.
Unfair.
Hunt prey. Thank you. God damn it.
So close. so
5e.
One day.
Curse you.
Every single time.
Yep.
No, you got a red one, I think, last session.
And then I guess I only have like one more shot technically, because yeah.
Yeah.
No, maybe you're not even worth hunting prey.
Ew.
Crits.
It does not crit, actually.
Yeah.
Shit.
For 14.
But yeah, sticks right in him.
Okay.
And he lets loose a cry
No,
of
no, it's not his turn.
You're trying to pain Jack, Chris, and I don't like that.
like a gasp of pain.
Alright, I'll take it. Alright.
Meanwhile, Beck thundering up the path.
I'm trying. I will move. Wait, my move's 30 feet, right? I'm like 90.
The neutral party is such a good map, making a source.
Isn't he just?
I don't want to be. I mean, I can make it. So I go 30 foot, then I sudden charge. You're like 90 total. So I just can make
Okay.
it, right? So I just like I don't bother raging. I just like run like
Yeah,
boom,
yeah.
and then just like slash him in the back, you know. Before
Okay.
he burns.
He like gasps in pain, and suddenly like lines appear behind him, and suddenly it's Beck, and he's like, "Nothing personnel, kid." And
Nothing personnel.
that is, in fact, a crit.
Oof.
He is cut down with barely
Like,
more
like
than a
a-
gasp and a whimper.
I give like a nod over to where the arrows come from. You know, I don't really see them, but I sort of you know, just like, and then I don't know. We still in initiative for now, or what happens here?
No, we add him initiative.
Glad I didn't decide to rage right then. Maybe that would have been a bad use. I kind of like, yeah, I'm like still side, but I kind of like wave over Moonsong and Leon. Kind of. I don't think I even really check the body for anything. I just kind of like toss him like into the like. I just kind of throw the body up into the branches of the tree, Chris. Try to like aim him so he'll land
Wow.
in, like a branch.
I do check the bodies. What the heck?
Well, not
Okay,
this
you
body,
find
obviously.
that it had a hatchet, a sling, and 10 bullets for the sling,
Bullets. How much?
and some studded leather armor.
Okay.
Magical?
I didn't.
No currency.
Get a +5 sword, we never
No,
got
neither
to.
of these are carrying any currency.
All right. Cool.
Doesn't
So,
matter.
Chris, can I just like aim for like a branch, try to throw him up onto like one of our
Yeah.
branch?
Nice.
You just like sling him up one-handed, and yeah, it's like he's just draped over one of the branches.
I'll go and do it with this guy as well. If Leon did,
Okay.
like kind of leaves
Sure.
behind there.
So what else is Bromok gonna do with him? Like,
I don't know, just throw him up the tree bomb. What are you doing?
I'm not
Come
talking
on.
about.
those guys are in trees now.
Yeah, nice. I'm like, alright. Let's go. Wait,
I'll give a thumbs up to Brom.
I will. I kind of. If like we're kind of near the entrance of the cave now, do I see any like kind of light coming from inside?
Yeah. As you're drawing nearer, you can see the. It's a fairly large cavern. Like the cave entrance is initially narrow, and then it widens out quite quickly. And like sort of, it's hard because like it's dark in there, and like it's light out here, so you can only really make out shapes. But you see like there's a small, medium-sized sort of like fire burning in the middle of the cavern. And there's like you can see the outlines of like figures seated around it. Some with their backs to you, some kind of opposite you.
I
Probably a dozen or so.
kind of stride over by going like kind of a long way round, so I'm like.
No, actually, you know what? How many are you seeing right now? Yeah, a dozen or so. Well, I don't know. It's hard to
I'm
be
like,
sure.
well, there's a lot in there. I'm not sure how effective it would be as an arch from out here. Do you want to try like go invisible, go in, or are we going to try lord him out, or what's the plan?
I'll make do. It's fine.
So you want me to just like run in? Oh, do you don't want to
No,
go?
I mean I get So I'll throw a hood up and
Yeah,
start going into
I'll walk up in the meantime.
all the sneaky
Oh.
deaky.
I'll give her like a good like 15 seconds to like make sure she's ahead and like make getting.
I'll yell into the cave.
Oh god! Oh, okay. I'm kind of walking up and like he starts shouting. Like,
Everyone in the cave. You have been charged with murder and robbery, and you deserve the punishment of death.
I do my Faramir efforts against the wall of the cave right here. You know.
Sounds
Very
like a
solid, you
good time
know.
to roll initiative. So let me I'll bring you guys over here.
Whoa! But I'm still outside. Though.
Yeah, but like you can Faramir up against like like here or something, you know.
Yeah,
Come out with your arms
but I
up
wanted, like, I
and your
wanted,
weapons down.
a choke point,
I'll make the dust
A bit
swift.
bigger when you get closer. Like, oh, hang on, that was a weird perspective shift.
What? Oh, really? Up here now?
Dude, what are these, Chris? Is this coral?
Oh no.
Is this coral?
That is mud. It's sticky mud.
I'm assuming that's difficult terrain.
It is difficult terrain, yeah.
Can I roll initiative with my intimidation?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, but
Go everyone get in on that initiative.
What am I rolling it with?
Stealth.
Sure.
But you're like Faramirroring it, right? You're like hidden.
I am like Faramirroring it. I hate when I say that. I think it's 2 less in this actually. Jesus. I didn't expect. You see, I'm in full. Wait, but I'm like, but Chris, you say I'm Faramirroring it, but they can all see me somehow. Oh, how does this line of sight work? Like, there's blackness in front of me, but I can just see through it.
wait, what do you mean? There's like a wall
Yeah,
here,
that's
right?
because this is in darkness. Because the fire, there's like the actual line of the wall is like this.
Okay, but if I wanted to be Faramir behind the wall, where should I be?
Like the wall goes down like this, and then let me.
But you can't see the wall
this,
like
and
that?
then like
Oh,
this roughly.
yeah.
Yeah, you have dark. Yeah, have you got dark vision or something?
Do I have dark vision activated?
Man, there's no Faramir.
No, your tiger has dark vision or something. I think, or like low
Oh,
light
man.
vision, maybe. I don't know.
It does have low light
Yeah,
No,
vision.
there's nothing like that. I don't know.
I guess I'm not Faramir. I'm just standing there like, what the fuck? You get in front of me.
It's like hiding in the shadows, you know.
I do remember that last time there was something with the pet vision that you were like, oh fuck it.
I'm gonna read from my wine glass while Chris does
Okay.
all this nonsense.
1, 2, 3.
We're still doing initiative, right? Okay, okay.
Wait, what? Tough bandits?
Tough bandits. You're saying these guys won't instantly die, maybe? Hmm.
I make no guarantees. You do, however, get the drop on them, Leon.
Alright, I'll keep yelling. Come out without your weapons. I'll make sure your passage into the afterlife will be a swift one. I do apologize.
Are you intimidating anyone in specifics?
Yeah, I'll no, it's a 30-foot range. Let me see if I can, while doing this, while closer, so I'm actually in range. He's like 70 feet away. Jesus Christ. I would have to be here. Can't make it. Yeah, okay. I'll move up here. Ooh, God.
I was hiding in the shadows.
In that case, I walk up here. I won't intimidate someone specifically. I'll raise my shield, though.
Okay.
Did you do your battle cry intimidate, or are you too far away? Right?
Can I
Yeah, I
be
was
a
too
little
far away.
further ahead because I did say I was going in
Yeah.
before he started that.
You can be anywhere like behind where Leon is now.
It says at the start of the initiative, so I can't use it if I'm not already within 30 feet.
so much.
And then get the icon up. Yeah. Oh, that's my turn.
Oh, you, what icon? What are you doing?
Okay.
What icon?
Moon Song. They're all like sitting. They're just like sitting around. Like they were just sitting around, chatting, eating, resting.
Are we the bad guys?
Nope, we talked about this.
Oh yeah, I remember. Killing innocents. I hate killing someone when they're, they're just relaxed. Like, it feels like when someone attacks our camp at night. I really don't like it.
I mean, they've all got their armor on. Did you worry about that?
What's bullshit, Chris? They're relaxing. What are you talking about? None of them have
You
night
can
shift
relax
last night?
in armor. You can't sleep in armor.
Well, yeah, I mean, some of them must have had night shift last night and, having some naps throughout the day,
Sure.
I guess they're wearing studded leather is not quite as constricting as full plate.
What kind of weapons do they have, Chris?
Hatchets and slings,
Even the tough ones?
especially the tough
Are
ones.
they tough hatchets? Jesus, there's a lot of them, huh?
Slightly tougher, you know.
There's a lot of them on the initiative, huh?
Yeah, this is a bigger cave than anticipated.
What you doing? Tom, my man?
So that's how much movement? That's 30. Okay, that's your first
30.
move.
Yeah.
And then,
I wonder if you want to throw a big spell or not. Probably not.
if Beck had advice for spellcasters, he'd be a very different character, I'm afraid.
Hey, not too late, right? You're getting that natural
Hey,
affinity.
Josh,
for
did you know
magic.
if you hold shift and draw rulers, then it stays there when you take your hands off the mouse? It's insane. So you can measure distance and then move your character afterwards. It's insane.
I guess look at beauty.
And
I mean,
also,
you can
even
do that
better.
with like click and holding your token and
if
right click where you want
but
to
like,
go.
if you measure Josh and you're like, oh shit, I can't remember what I just measured, you can push X and it comes back.
Nice.
That's
But like the thing is, you don't need to be holding your token to measure distance. If you're measuring like a spell far away or whatever, you can like do it. It's beautiful.
It's not as mind blowing for some people, I guess. What's happening over here? This is like a Picasso drawing.
That's how they're gonna move on their turn.
Hmm.
Dude, if this guy was like
Total confusion.
this is how the horse moves. To take
this guy.
But right now, Leon is a rook, and he's like got this guy. And
Yeah, this file is covered.
Cormac's obviously a queen.
Yes, play.
Dude, this.
Moonsong, please.
So many things like 30 fucking feet, man. I know one needs a big spell.
Right, it's got to be the end of their turn, though, right? Moonsong's had at least 6 seconds.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Besides that, just use knowledge or some shit, Moonsong. I just want to see their rules publicly.
Sure. Let's do that, Chris.
Knowledge bandits?
Knowledge band.
Sure, society.
Society.
Yeah, Giamia Society.
I really should have done it in this whole conversation.
We really should have done it, like, earlier in this.
Oh
question.
come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know about bandits.
You know, like,
You know
No, they use hatchets.
roll them publicly.
it's solid level.
Yeah. You know that
They die in one.
This is the hatchet gang.
Cool.
you know that creatures that are frightened of bandits are flat-footed to them.
Hmm. Luckily we're brave boys.
Why
But
would
they
you be
like
frightened?
they like to frighten things.
Why would you be frightened by these guys? I don't get it.
Why don't they have nice hats?
Is it some sort of farmer joke? I'm too high level to understand.
Moonsong, please, I am
What
torn.
else is Tom?
Something Tom. Oh god. This is why you don't let Tom play fucking casters.
He has the highest int in the next campaign. Oh god.
You're not a cat. Oh,
But I'm not a caster,
You're
no.
not a cat.
Hey, you're not? Okay.
Running the stab.
No,
That's
stop,
what I
stop
am.
letting him talk. Tom, do something. Everyone refuse knowledge.
I don't know. Fucking just kind of.
Throw up a shield.
There you go. My
Throw.
It's like the person who like thinks for ages on their first turn of chess, and then after like 10 minutes of using like 10 minutes of their hour, they're like E4. You know?
Put down one piece. That dictates the whole.
Okay, Bromok.
So what did you actually do for your turn?
He moves
I realize things are still too far away from me to.
and realize these guys were bandits.
Just knowledge bandit, you know?
Knowledge checks.
And then moved again.
Yeah.
She decided to move
Okay.
5 feet to the side instead of getting in range.
You can use one move next turn to get in range and stuff.
Yeah, sure. Why use it this turn?
But I can't use 2 moves and do a 2-action spell.
You
You
are
know?
right. You are right. You are right.
Can I do this? Because it says I can see him, but I know technically there's like this little jagged
Yeah,
edge
no,
right there.
you can see, you can see.
A little cover,
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah.
Like the walls
I
are not
will.
perfectly smooth and stuff like that. You know, the jagged more
Right.
nearer the ceiling.
Sure.
If you can
So I
see,
will-
you can shoot.
Hunt prey the bandit with 2 words in his name.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Mr. Bandit.
I'm bandit. Tough bandit.
Does he have any cover from me?
No.
Okay. He's also flat-footed. So yeah, I'll just take 2 shots.
Pew pew.
Wanted shot specifically.
Wait, where's Claudia? Oh, she's way over there.
Claudia.
But
Yikes,
Claudia was for
okay.
bomb, so bam.
Hey, there we go.
Ooh, no, that's a roll.
Yeah, your first one misses
Hmm.
and sticks in the like the pile of supplies in one of the boxes behind him. The second one though finds its mark and hits
does.
him right
So
good.
few.
Pins him to the boxes behind him, actually.
Yeah.
Does pin him, it's true.
Yep.
They're
He's on
pretty
boxes
tough.
fire damage as well, right? He's burning the
D10.
supplies. Are the supplies perhaps oil?
Or gunpowder.
Ooh,
Or
you said they had
nitroglycerin.
bullets like this.
Fireworks?
Machine gun.
Dude, they're gonna be fireworks.
Alrighty. And then I'll take my 3rd shot at him.
Wait, did you ever hunt
Got-
prey this one or?
Yeah, I did pay.
I did, yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's a 22, right? Maybe.
Against a flat-footed target.
Ooh.
Wait, why is it 22?
Because he missed on his first attack.
Yeah, but then
But my second one hit.
That ends it. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Buff that shit. Buff that.
So flat-footed 21.
21 flat-footed, that hits.
Oh,
Hey,
buff
for
it.
19.
Pretty good.
19. Okay, who's the first to react? Ah, the one right in front. Appropriate.
He's a lucky bandit.
Appropriate. Like, you know, hey, we're under attack! He leaps to his feet with an action, grabs his hatchet.
No, I told you to drop the weapons, not pick them up.
And tries to intimidate you, Leon. Says, I'm gonna have your guts for garters. Intimidate.
Dude, please quit. Sounded to me scary.
I think not.
Oh, man. Oh no, hatchet's my only weakness.
It's sharp objects, my one weakness.
This one gets up,
Oh, yes, to get up with one action.
grabs his sling, and loads it. Okay, so now I need to make use of my new markers.
Ooh. Very useful, yeah, for the mix.
Yeah, no, they're all still so far away. And Leon going in Razor Shield kind of seems to defeat the point of me going forward past him, so I will delay.
Hey, excellent.
Delay. I'm like,
This
get him
one
close, Leon, get him close, and I'll run out of here, like, you know, they won't see me coming.
steps up, gets up, grabs his hatchet, and I assume he's got a 25. Yes. Moves up to here.
No, closer, please. Please.
Well, they're all surprised. This, you know,
Get a little closer, please.
Oh, this one's pretty close already.
gets up,
It's past you.
pulls out his sling, loads it.
Jesus, I'm just like...
This one gets up, grabs his hatchet, and moves up to you, Leon.
Oh.
He's not afraid.
Alright, Chris, I'm gonna give you a movie. Nah, I won't attack yet. Nah, I'll wait a little.
This one gets up, pulls out a sling, and loads it.
Actually, Chris, now I decide to go. I realize in case someone moves and I can get an attack opportunity, I want to be there. So I decide. It doesn't use your reaction right to re-enter. It's just like a free thing to re-enter. Alright, so I will re-enter at this point. So I guess 16 or whatever. So I don't actually really. So can I can like, where's the actual wall? So like, can I go like just straight ahead of me like this?
You see, wherever it lets you move your token, it should like you should be bonded by or bounded rather by the walls.
Do you
so.
see my X right now? So I can just walk up like this.
I cannot
not
see.
moving. Oh.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, there's a lot more guys in here, Leon. I can see them back there.
Yeah, I decided to
Yeah,
stay put for
wait.
now.
You did actually move through Claudia's square. Was that like full extent of your movement? Yeah, it was 30, right? Because it's unfortunately Claudia.
Yeah, but I
was
can
in
take. Can I
square.
take the diagonal one square earlier instead and do it like that? I don't know where Claudia is.
Claudia's here
No.
and Bromok's there, unfortunately.
Get that damn tiger out the way, man.
Where, I mean, she's being stealthy.
Where is she in?
She's hiding in the shadows.
There.
She's
Yeah.
to the right of me.
Yeah, there's basically a wall in front of you, like through these two squares.
Right, instead, Chris, I will stand here and rage, but so I'm making these 4 squares behind Leon.
Okay. Bromok, your view becomes somewhat obstructed.
My
Yep, I
hat's
think-
in the way, baby.
I
It's nice, so only my squats. Then I'll take a little swing at this so-called tough bandit. What's that?
See how
thing?
tough you
You've got
really
a
are.
weapon out.
Yeah, it's
Melee
me.
weapon. Ooh, fancy. 37.
You
Now this
tear him to
does
pieces.
indeed crit the tough bandit.
You
and
love to hear it.
cut him down in one fell
You
slice.
love to hear it. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh no, wait, they were bad. I can't kill them. Alright, I'm glad we lost. That's my turn.
This one.
But Leon's a real fed. Attack him, please, for me.
First attempts to get unrestrained. What's the DC on this athletics?
Like 10.
Failable. Oh.
Is it actually 10?
It's not higher than 12 or
Or like
anything.
15 or something? Yes, that's so sad. Okay, unrestrained.
I'm saying it's like an action check, right? Like use an action. Basically.
Secondly, use the last 2 actions to stop, drop, and roll, which immediately grants another save. So let me give him the old prone.
Well, takes the D10 first.
No, not if he does this
use
on
the
his
actions to
turn.
do it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right. Same.
Prone, but stop, dropping, and rolling. 2 actions to stop, drop, and roll. It's only a DC 10. Okay, he successfully puts the fire out, but has used his whole turn to roll around on the ground. This one gets up, moves around the fire like so, and gets his hatchet out,
What a guy.
forming a defensive line.
It is the axe gang, huh?
Exactly. This one gets up, pulls out a sling, and loads it.
They make a lot of axe puns.
If they're still not close enough for you, then I don't know what you're doing. Now they seem close enough.
This one
They're nice and close now.
Stands up, axe, and moves to here.
Man, that is quite the shield wall.
Gosh darn it! They're all 25 feet away. It's
Leon.
like they knew. It's like they knew.
And they're brave.
Their AC so low you can just throw it further than that, right? Take 1 range increment.
It's not that bad. For range.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, hang on. Sorry. We're entering a new round of initiative. So this is where
More
some
people.
more of them roll in different.
Yeah, the guys up there, I was wondering about them.
Yeah.
This guy's up there. What do you eagle-eyed see? Oh, I see them.
Oh, I see just your big fat head. So
Oh, that's not my head.
Yo.
That's not. Well, it's not the head you're thinking about.
Disgusting.
far less impressive.
No, you always said big old head. Nah, that wasn't.
Well, that's because all you are is a big head on the screen.
I mean, that. Yeah, you got most of your body in there. I always wonder if I like having my token just be the like face or not.
Yeah, it depends for me.
Yeah.
I usually try to do like
It's
a
like
bust,
good
right?
art,
Like
basically.
a bit of the
Head
chest
and
up
shoulders,
most of the
yeah.
time. Yeah.
Head, shoulders, knees.
Alright, Claudia, she's still so far
And let
away.
me sort descending.
Ooh, the top bandit actually getting in there with a 29. Okay.
Jeez, if they have at least +9. Spooky.
Alright, Okay, yeah. I will throw my spear at this guy. Well, first of all, I'll give him a disapproving look.
I love when he does that. Fucking hell.
I disapprove of the disapproving looks.
Jesus, who are you disapproving?
This tough bandit here.
Uh,
Like, he really shouldn't have picked up the
He
headshots.
pisses himself.
It's high enough. It's gonna say will DC. Yeah, that's way high enough. It's a crit success and then a bit.
So, -2 to 2 frightened.
It's frightened.
Okay, and then I will throw my spear at him.
Is raining crim's -2 or -1 for each range?
-2.
So 28, but he also frightened too.
This strikes the tough bandit.
Nice damage.
Yeah, pretty good damage, pretty good damage.
20, and now he's D6 bleeding.
And then I will raise my shield again.
Okay. Okay, there's a bit of sneakiness going on.
Wait, what?
And
I just can't wait till like suddenly the lights from outside just collapse. And then some big guy's like, I'm not stuck in here with you, you're stuck in you're stuck in here with me, or whatever. Yeah.
Wait, which
You're
one?
stuck in me with you.
Okay, this guy. Okay, you guys hear the sound of a flush. And
What do you mean hear
A flush?
Do flushes exist in this time period? What's a flush?
What do you mean a flush?
Sound of a flush.
You hear the sound of someone.
But do you see a guy like running around the corner, holding a torch? Who'd been like down this side tunnel over here. Just holding a torch, no axe out yet.
Anything else out?
Yeah, nah, his hands are up.
Okay.
Moonsong.
Wanna move up here? Oh, look at that. More bandits.
Oh yeah, there's a buttload of them.
It's a bit squashed up in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Telekinetic Projectile on this dude. I'll blast him with a
Okay.
coin.
With a coin.
Wait,
Yeah.
where's the AoE?
On which dude?
What do you mean AoE? There's like 5 of them. Been
Sorry, Tom, I was...
Oh, that's not worth. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Who are we attacking?
The leftmost one on the
Leftmost
wall.
one, okay.
This guy. Oh.
Yep.
This guy.
Okay, we got him.
Okay.
Take out the edge of the shield wall.
Ooh.
Might be crit.
Yeah, that is in fact a crit.
Armor.
So 42. He dead?
42. Yeah, you just like punch a hole in his head with a
Jesus.
silver coin.
What a way to go.
That is.
Bludgeoning damage, I'm
It's
guessing.
full. It's Magneto in.
Yeah, exactly.
Days
But
of
like,
Past.
but much faster, like the fast forward version of that.
Yeah.
Man, it would be. It's better to get killed with the fast forward version though than the slow forward. Like,
Yeah.
Oh
Oh my
my
god, dude, that was like
Oh my
that.
God,
That scene
that
is
was-
uncomfortable.
I remember
to
that
watch.
scene.
Yeah, man.
When like
So
the coin
good, but
and
it's
like
just-
Xavier's like feeling it all because he's like mentally connected to the guy at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
off
yeah,
topic,
Pat-
looking at like weird stuff to see. Sorry, like I was watching this anime pod track, and like in it, so like there's one point where he's like stopping like some sort of energy blast, right? And he like
Yeah.
uses like his hand, but the next one he like stops it with his fingertips, and like the fingers like shaved off, and it shows you how much more unpleasant that feels than just losing the whole hand.
Yeah.
And, like the fingers just all get kind of gnawed down a little. It's like, oh god, that's so much worse. Like you know,
Exactly.
doesn't
Like
make
yeah.
any
it's-
sense, but God, it's
It's nice nail clipping, I guess.
It's like if you've played The Last of Us 2,
Nope.
you'll know.
none of us own
Oh,
We're
PlayStation.
not gamers. We just play D&D.
It's so true. What the hell, guys? You
It's
play
like-
like Rocket League and
Hey,
shit.
Rocket
Fuck.
League. We play only multiplayer games.
Play other stuff as well.
Which
It's
is like, I'm the complete opposite. I do not play multiplayer
Always
games
like this
anymore.
game. I'm like, yeah, but is it multiplayer?
Okay, that's your turn, right, Moonfall?
Games. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. A little
Much
more,
faster, you pricks.
little more shenanigans going on.
It's some Mistborn shit. I get it. It's a coin shot.
Exactly. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
How do you
you
set
could have like
things?
picked one of the stones though from him and like thrown that in it. That would be cool.
Nah.
Okay.
Let me see what
This
fucking
one
crit stuff.
is where? Is it one of the new ones? Yeah,
Probably.
one of the new ones. Okay.
Okay.
Rush grabs a sling, stands up grabbing a sling, and moves to here. So I'm gonna
No
do
ammo.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put a 0 to mark that he's not loaded.
You're a hero next turn, though.
But he's abandoned.
There you go.
Where's all the money?
Alrighty, I will do a skirmish shot. So stride to here, which I should have plenty ample movement even going through Beck's big
Yep.
ass. And then I'll take my first shot at this guy.
Jacko, you realize you have like
Oh
the
my
plate.
god, my rolls today.
As well?
Jacko as well.
I was just like trying to remember, like I don't know, but you know you have like the plate armor specialization, right? It means you take like less damage from slashing.
Yeah.
Okay, just never come up. I was like looking at it, like man, that's cool. I was like when I get it, and like,
I got it only like recently then. Yeah.
And then I'll
Like
take
relatively
the
recent.
hunted shot. Two more
Oh,
at him.
would have been real good in early levels.
oh yeah.
Is that a crit?
That is
32.
not a crit. I'm afraid, but it does almost kill him. Oh.
Oh wait, just a second, because I have shit, and I just want to make sure that they don't apply to him, because then he'd be flat-footed to me.
Difficult terrain, right? Oh, thank you. I think that's the only thing, right? Yeah.
Enemies are flat-footed if they are in difficult terrain or in difficult terrain resulting from a snare.
Difficult terrain,
No longer
difficult
snared.
terrain.
No. Okay. Shit. So 18, and then the second of the hunted shot, 29
Wasn't it?
for
Oh, no,
14.
the first one was spent.
He dead?
Uh,
And these
he's
fans-
prone, which makes him flat-footed already, right? So actually, it is a crit on the first one.
He's
Oh.
prone.
So yeah,
Well,
he's
super
dead.
dead the first time. Second,
He's dead.
arrow apparently doesn't do it, because again, it's not. It happens every time I play
Wait.
with
Yeah,
hunted
you gotta
shot.
stop
Kill
killing
the
them.
first hunted
Yeah.
shot.
I don't. I have a choice, because like if I don't kill him, then they hit. Yeah, this I hate it.
Wait, but that doesn't make sense to me. How can you be flat-footed if you're not on your feet?
You're right, makes no sense.
Yeah.
All right, and then my final action will be to move hunt prey to this tough bandit.
Yeah, kill the archers, I do appreciate it.
Lee, I don't care about the hatchet boys, but I appreciate you taking out the archers.
Okay.
I don't like them when they.
El Bandito rushes forwards up to you, Leon, a wild scream in his throat.
Is that attack of opportunity range or not quite?
No, he just entered my range.
You'd have to do one more.
And hacks at you twice with his hatchet.
Okay.
Hacking.
Critical fail. Critical.
Double critical fail?
Critical fail. Critical fail, you know.
Yeah, I'm just.
All of those normal fails for me.
Look, we don't get easy fights that often. I wanna gloat.
There's a lot of the tough ones. There's a lot of the tough ones. Wait till they start.
I don't know. We'll see.
So this one.
I'm just waiting for Moonsong to like actually use a spell slot and then.
This guy needs to be red, Krista.
You're right. Moves to here. Lets loose his sling at you, Beck.
Yeah, easy fight, he says. No, I go top of the ranges. That guy says easy. It's a very difficult fight, I think, Chris, personally. It's an easy fight.
And then loads his sling again. This one is over here somewhere. Yeah, this guy. Pulls out his sling as well. Or stands up, pulls out his sling.
Really? Oh my
And
god.
also begins moving forward. So not loaded. So let me just do this. Okay, so it's going to be 10. And that's actually 20 to there because it's difficult terrain and therefore can't move any further. So actually move to there.
It's a natural difficult terrain, you hear that? I hear that mission flat-footed.
Okay, this one, this Buddo, stands up, moves there, and draws his sling as well. This Buddo, with the old axy waxy out.
Oh, so cute.
I put it a hatchety watchety.
It is.
To give you a hackety wackety?
Ooh.
For free?
Okay, double moves to get here. And attacks you, Leon.
Outflanking with Beck. Good move.
And this is when Beck turns. When
Oh
the
my god.
sweep through us. He hit you!
He hit me.
Holy shit!
I mean, let's not
Well
talk
done.
max damage as well. I don't want to talk shit. I mean, they have plus 40 to hit, you know. Like,
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
well
okay.
done.
Well done, well done.
you give him a little clap, like good work there, good work.
Jacko, it is slashing damage.
Oh my god, it is slashing damage. Oh wait, so that's... Let me actually look up the rule then. It's 1 plus my... The value of the armor's potency rune. So 2 plus 1. Okay, so 3 resistant.
But you didn't you have
Yeah, I also have plus 1. You did good.
So 7.
I didn't expect to get hit,
Less
okay?
damage.
Well, I add my temperature to get HP damage.
Right? There we go. Thank you.
I don't like the optimism you have because it's gonna pull something big out.
Oh yeah. They're gonna have a cave troll or some shit.
You have it.
A cave bandit.
Just so that someone in the party can be like,
I hope this is safer than
Okay, so
They have a cave.
so that was that one, that was that one. Okay, cool. So now we're on 19. This guy's dead. This one with the old loaded sling moves up behind the wall and lets loose at you, Beck.
Nah, I'm covered up.
Are you too thick?
I'm a small guy. Hits me.
You're
Oh,
like-
but I use my reaction.
Oh, okay, thanks, Leon. I appreciate it. Oh, he moved so close with his thing. Wait, how much did I reduce it by? I always forget. I apologize.
more than the damage.
So
at
11.
this point.
Oh, I don't even feel it.
Yeah, it just bounces off the holy or like green.
Is it actually holy or is it like
Shield.
protecting you with a shield? Is it
No, it's actual magic. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. At first I thought just use a shield, but I can also use that range, which doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Frisbee the shield, yeah.
If only there was a returning rune on that, but then I mean they can, if they have attacks opportunity, they can do it because I'm gonna throw my spear at this guy.
They don't seem to have attacks opportunity.
Okay.
Oh, is that a new attributive strike? Persistent good damage?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So he takes +4 charisma good damage if he's evil.
Well, it's persistent good damage, right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's really
Well, that does crit.
Oh.
Nice.
So does that increase the persistent bleed damage to D10?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Bleed.
I believe so, yes.
Okay, so massive hit, spear right in the chest, D10
Yawn.
persistent bleed damage, and what's your charisma modifier? 4?
4, yeah.
4.
Man,
4
I want to
persistent
train
good
now
damage.
to end persistent good damage as like an action. Like,
It's like you're
like
praying.
you be like, I'm good, I promise.
Yeah, it's just like a little prayer.
Okay, so then he loads again as his last action, and then the persistent damage happens. So D10 first, and then D20.
That's so nice, actually.
Oh, keeps bleeding. So it takes 3,
Keeps
and then
bleeding. Keeps bleeding.
D20 for the good damage. Ah, the good
Oh.
damage.
Becomes good.
Yeah, I like to think that punishing Halo is like a spotlight on them where they have to like rethink their life choices. And if they succeed, then you know, they get to go to heaven.
So much
Is it like, oh wait, shit, what's the game? Darkest Dungeon, right? When they're like, their resolve is tested,
Yeah.
and they have to like succeed at it to.
That's one game I played, Josh. Don't you worry.
And also moves up
Which surprises me.
and looses his sling at Moonsong, who has
Wait,
light
didn't
cover. I think so. That's okay, man. What is this rule?
That's
Do,
actually
do, do.
song, yeah.
That's just-
Lesser cover from one another line, so it doesn't pass through any blocking terrain, but does pass through. Yeah, so a creature space is lesser cover.
I'm saying it's technically also lesser cover, I think.
Yeah, but you're a big boy.
I don't think that's the
You're too big. I mean,
I think-
I mean, definitely,
More
definitely,
than two large sizes, it says.
definitely, uses an ogre as the example here. Maybe it should be lesser cover. Okay, I'll think of that next
Oh
time.
my god, that'd be such a huge benefit for Becky gets attacked from waves.
Yeah, and I'm trying to like be in front of you.
So this one attacks Moonsong with lesser cover on Moonsong. Sling. Nope. Back.
That was it.
Alright, there's a couple of in range, you'll love to see it. Is that a tough bandit in the middle as well?
Nah, it's a regular bandit.
I mean, well, then we use the first roll against a tough bandit.
First click the roll button, then accept the plate.
Oh, I clicked it, friend.
Oh, okay, fair.
But maybe, I'm pretty sure I did. I'll click it again just in case. But I'm pretty sure I clicked it. Alright, maybe I didn't click it.
Oh my god.
Oh. Yeah,
It was an add one. We have to accept the second click, though, right? Alright. So if first attack misses the tough bandit, I will then exacting strike the normal bandit. So if I
Okay.
miss, it doesn't count against it. Probably doesn't miss the normal bandit. Huh?
It's not to miss the normal
Oh
bandit.
wait, no, it's -5.
It's -5 below that.
Mhm.
It still does not miss the normal bandit.
Does not crit though anymore. I
It
guess.
does not crit anymore. Worst of both worlds.
But he takes 26. Yeah, I mean, I'll third action take a swing at him, you know. He has low enough EC, I think it's not terrible. Ooh. Natural three,
that
though,
was
you
a-
hate to see
But
it.
it's not that low.
Natural for you.
Dodges out of the way of your last attack.
You know, I've just got food. 1 second.
This one over here also draws forth, stands up, draws sling, moves there. This one is dead. This one likewise stands up, draws sling, moves there. Loaded. This one is frightened and
Oh, yeah.
bleeding
Oh yeah.
and has to decide he has to kill Leon to regain his honor.
Good luck with that.
Man, demoralizes Donna. Ooh, go.
He moves up here and attacks you with his hatchet, Leon.
Okay.
Once, twice.
3 times a lady.
I'm missing both times.
Not a crit,
especially
yeah.
frightened.
Alright,
And
it is a
then
critical, yeah.
Takes D6 persistent bleed. Ooh, ouch. Is he still bleeding? He is still bleeding. And is 1 less frightened, however. On a partially regained.
But he missed both times.
Partially regained. Yeah, but he sprayed.
He,
You know?
he did walk up, I guess, yeah.
This one moves here, slings it back, and then reloads. Right back, you got +1 to AC against this, okay? Does that hit you anyway?
It meets.
Ah, it meets.
Mm-hmm.
Even at 26, what a shame. So you take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Yep. Bludgeoning damage. Oh, is this thing?
This one is dead. Leon.
Okay. I have a question. Claudia rolled like a 20-something for stealth. That's... can we use that for, or do I have to reroll the stealth check to see if people detect her or not?
When did she roll the 20-something?
When Leona first, when we rolled for the 2 bandits outside. When
do another
she was
check.
stealth. Okay.
It's been a while since then. See how well she hit on these shadows retroactively. And then yeah, anybody who that's higher than their initiative, she is hidden from.
So not these guys, I think.
The one on the left.
The one on the right is like a 20. Well, the one on the right is.
The one on the right's a 14.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll go for the one on the right. That makes sense. Yeah, shall she? I'll do like a little "It's time to feast, Claudia" in her head, and then whoop, she bounces over here. She uses her cat bounce ability, so it is flat-footed, and then she'll strike. Bam.
She hits the tough bandit.
Meow. Yeah. And then I will strike at the bandit in front of me. This guy.
Is cat pounce 1 action or 2 actions? It's
one action,
right?
yeah.
So she has another action?
Oh, she does have an action. You're right, yeah, thank you. Yeah, she'll...
Anyway,
attack for 1?
Kills the... Yeah, pounce does a move and attack for 1.
Then claw.
Nice.
Skirmish.
But missing.
Monsters get bullshit abilities.
Misses with the claw.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, your attack kills the one in front of you.
And then I will raise my shield for a final action.
Okay. Okay. Meanwhile... Okay, this one is...
It's way over there, huh?
The toilet boy.
On the
Okay,
right,
yeah.
yeah.
Draws his hatchet
I hope that's his nickname in his gang as well. Toilet boy.
and runs on out towards you guys, roaring fiercely.
Oh no, please don't get closer, you've got a smell on you.
What can I probably presume this guy's alignment type is? Evil something, or
They did get blasted with my holy lights.
You can be pretty sure there's some kind of evil. With your actually, you're the one who rolled the
yeah, I did.
Okay, yeah, you know they're neutral evil.
Cool.
Could have used that in the conversation we had before, you know? I guess you only rolled for them in this combat, but you know.
Now.
Oh
I don't know
yeah.
what kind of bands they are, you know. I don't see them first.
And they're calling you the cowboy hats. Those ones are neutral evil.
Exactly. I'm gonna just picking yeah. You know, this is taking too long. I'm gonna blast them with a what's it called? Divine Wrath with good damage. All of them. Bam! +1.
Okay, and that hits everyone.
Yeah.
Stole my
And
groove.
Nice.
It's a 20-foot burst.
Including Claudia.
Well, that's not evil, so it's fine.
You right.
I think tigers are kind of evil, right?
Okay.
Animals, neutral.
Wow, good damage. Okay, so DC 27 fort save. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 tough bandits. And we'll say the one that's frightened is the last one. So no, he's the third one. I'll go left to right. So just remember -1 on this that particular save in case it matters. Nope, all of them fail, and one of them critically fails. The first one. So tough bandit on the most left takes 56.
Tom finally use a spell slot. I like it.
Yeah.
Tough bandit in. He didn't use the rod. He didn't use the rod of wonder. I'm bored of this shit. Where's the rod of wonder, Tom? Get it out. This one dies.
Oh well, Paul, yeah.
This one
I was gonna doot the horn for the first time, but now
also dies.
dying.
Yeah, it was a pretty good time to do, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
this
mine.
one takes 20.
First. Ha. Should have rolled high initiative. Fun.
I know, but I rolled a natural 5, so alas.
Okay, this one.
Yeah, this guy just barely alive. Still.
Okay. This one calls out. Someone calls out to his comrades and says, "Oh Christ! They're getting slaughtered out there! Fall back! Hold this position!" And then loads his sling.
By the way, what about bandits? Normal bandits. Didn't roll for the bandits and stuff.
They're not evil.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Bandits. Bandits also take damage from. Okay, let me just start this guy's turn. He's not attacking anyone, so I'm just gonna loads his sling.
Also, it's my third action to pull out the Rod of Wonder.
Put that away. I should, Chris. I take the attack opportunity. I thought you were going to wonder.
Target a strike on the hand. Pew.
Prepared.
Also, whoever is still
Okay,
alive,
bandits,
they're also sickened one. You know, one.
Ooh,
The
okay.
2 tough bandits are still alive.
Second.
What does second
one.
do, Thomas?
God, I have to check.
That's poisoned. Where's
You,
So
you
many
can
conditions.
you can retch as an action.
that second?
You take -1 on everything. I think.
The value all checks in DCs. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, and then bandits. You said how many bandits get hit?
That's-
1,
that's
2,
three of them,
3. Okay, cool. None of them have any conditions, so it's just fort saves. They all critically fail.
Nice.
All
17 is an
straight
fail.
up
We've been through
murdered.
this. 17 is a normal fail.
For some reason I thought it was 28. Why do I think it was 28? Oh, the damage was 28.
Maybe next level.
Okay, the one.
Maybe next level?
He doesn't really
Hopefully
know.
next level.
There, and the one in the middle is just barely alive.
Oh wow. That's. I mean, Chris, can we honor him and make him a tough bandit? I think he deserves it.
Okay,
If
so
we're being too
that
cocky, I
one,
don't like it, guys. It's gonna happen.
Bromok.
Look, something might happen. They might have prisoners they're executing or something, but like combat-wise, I don't think. Or...
So I had this thought earlier when Beck got hit. I just want to get your opinions on this because this is the way my brain works. So they use bullets, right? And it does bludgeoning damage to Beck. At what velocity would it become piercing damage?
Yeah, it's a reasonable question. Faster than they can throw it with a sling.
Right.
Like it doesn't end.
would assume.
It doesn't make a wound, right? Like it's just like a bruise.
Yeah, it's,
Ow.
yeah.
Yeah, if
Like,
it pierces, I
wonder if
assume it would
you
take
could
piercing
build
damage.
A lever, like a mechanism strong enough to make a normal
Yeah.
bludgeoning
At the point-
damage
at
At
weapon.
the point where it stops making a clonking sound and starts making a splapping sound.
Alrighty. Let's see.
Okay, but if you use a giant hammer and cause bludgeoning damage, but the entire head splats, it's kind of piercing damage as well, right? Because you're like you're piercing a brain with the hammer.
Force damage at that point.
It's force damage.
Psychic damage.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, I will, with one hand,
it's a good character concept. Someone who thinks they're like a mind flayer or something, and just
pull out the Horn of Dooting, and I will dude at the bandit here.
Doot at that bandit. Okay.
Yeah.
Give him a doot.
Yep. So it's a DC 26 fort save. 28 fort save.
It's fair, it's like the first dude we've had.
Critically fails.
Yep. So he takes.
he has like 2
3d6,
HP.
So it's like 66. Or no, it'd be 3d6 doubled, right?
3d6, yeah, doubled. He dead.
Ah,
Even with that 3d6,
14.
his
Cool.
2 HP is insufficient.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alrighty.
so action to pull out the horn. Or did you do it last
Second.
turn?
Nope. I did it this turn.
Yeah, you did it this time. Okay,
Yeah.
pull out the horn, doot 1.
Hmm. And then put away the dude.
Put it with it. Just give him a little. I'm like holding a bow and arrow because it's like.
I just really wanted to use it, damn
and,
it.
and the guy over there just falls
Had
over.
nothing happened last round, I would have been able to hit like 9 of them with the big 8d6, but
You know,
it's okay.
sad dude.
Well, you'll be happy to hear that they're setting up like a
It's get it out and they go mwah, mwah, mwah. Put it
Oh.
away.
But you'll be happy to hear they're setting up a defensive line over here, so there'll be a group of them.
The hard part is like realistically I have to do it's a full round action because I have to pull it out and do so I can't even move. Or I have to pull out the last action of my previous round.
Or just like
So I
keep
can
it
do a
pulled
move,
out.
Then do. And then mega do because it's a 2-action mega do.
Okay, this one moves back out. That's about the square you're moving into. So
But the
there,
Dooting is coming, don't worry.
there.
The electric Dootaloo.
Okay.
We bought enough rations for a siege, right? And there's like supplies in
Dude, you're a human battering ram. Let's just fucking go in there and do some bowling with some bandits.
See, Beck here is bowling with bandits and thinks of something completely different. Like, using them as bowling balls.
I got some improvised range weapons lying around me.
Lying around.
This one is
Hit a bitch with another bitch, basically.
second boy.
Don't throw the tiger.
This one
Fastball special, though, come on.
decides to take Moonsong with him. You sickened him, Moonsong, and now he will sicken you with his axe. Steps to there and attacks you twice with his hatchet. Hitting neither time.
Dude, Tom, that's pretty close to your AC, right? You're like 26 or something?
27, man. It's just
Okay.
miles away.
Miles away. Okay, sure.
Pride in mind, baby.
No,
Three,
26 actually. Miles. Still miles away.
You just do like this.
Not even close.
Maybe that's why it's so close, because you're
I mean, I was kind of hoping to hit because then I can do my
Wait, how is your AC higher than mine?
I don't know. What's yours? 25?
Yeah,
What's your
that's
dex?
what it says.
What's your dex,
that
Moonson?
right?
Dex is +4.
What's
Let me
Moonson's?
check that token, make sure it's
Oh,
calculating correct. Yeah, it says AC. It should be drawing AC from your character sheet.
Oh well, but you said you wanted to get hit, I guess. I'll
I have
leave
like
this
the
guy
magical
alive.
armor
Okay,
thing. So.
proficiency.
Yeah.
Nah, I take a half-hearted swing at this guy, you know.
Oh, fuck.
Well, yours doesn't seem to be treating you as wearing armor, Josh.
This is why Josh
Oh,
is so
it's-
scared of combat.
Yeah, do I need to come in here and be like, hey, where is my +1 armor bullshit? Where is it? Okay, what about now?
Suddenly,
Hey,
yes.
26.
Hey, woo! I forgot that there's the little, like, if you add items now, right, there's like the Warren icon you can use.
Oh.
I hit this guy, Chris.
Wait, hang
And
on. This has a +1 rune on it now, though, right? So it should actually be higher than 26.
It should. But I have the +1 listed as, like, the item is a 1. right?
Let's go back to the inventory. Have a quick peek.
I don't see a warm option.
AC check penalty.
But
Yeah,
AC
this doesn't
should be-
have. There should be like something that goes in here, like in double stars, right?
I have no idea.
I don't know what it would be. Has anyone else got there? Is everyone else just doing this manually, or is anyone else got actually working off there?
My AC.
Hang on, let me just look at me just looking at your inventory real quick.
Hey,
Here.
now.
Yeah, you don't have shit equipped like that.
Equipped.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's probably something we're supposed to change, like the magic bonus. But we can
Right.
just if we just go to that and change the armor
See,
bonus, the AC
I-
bonus to 2.
You change the item bonus, yeah.
Yeah, hang on, if we just go
I
to...
have an item bonus of 1, and it's not
But
doing
that,
it.
what's your, but it's your armor,
Yeah.
and then your armor's already got
Yeah.
an item bonus, right? So
Yeah,
you got like
exactly.
armor, right?
Let's just
So
make
it's
it
always
plus 2
plus
there.
1. So now your item bonus is plus 2.
Yeah, now it should work. No, still hasn't.
Because
Still hasn't.
Exactly.
all level
I don't
items have a
understand.
plus 1, right?
Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna make it 2 here. Yeet.
Okay,
There we go. Fixed.
cool.
We did it.
Because I killed this guy.
Solved.
Yeah.
You what? How
We
dare
did
you?
You
How dare
fucking
know that
what?
killed him?
I don't know it.
Yeah, he did.
Hmm.
Believe it or not.
Because you rolled a 40, and that's a success.
No, how much movement is to get past this jam up here?
That is, oh my god.
When you say jam, you mean Leon in front of you, or the jam on the ground over there?
Well, I did 2 in front of him.
Oh, the 2 in front of you. Like, it's just there's nothing in front of you except Leon. Like, it's just difficult terrain through Leon or whatever. He's an ally, and then
Oh, everybody else is whatever.
They're
yeah,
dead.
everyone else is dead.
Okay, and it's not.
They're dead, Jim.
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay, so I move over. I use like 1 more action to go over here. Out of interest, could I like, how far could I throw on these bodies?
Well, I don't know, range increment 5.
Well, not if I'm actually aiming. I'm trying to like
Like-
get it to like clog up the way for them.
Oh. Like 20 feet probably.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I use my last movement to
I don't know how far could I throw. How far could like a really strong person throw a child? Because that's what they are roughly to you.
Oh, I could throw a kid at least 20 feet. I go like take this.
Really? I feel like we should test this with a video, maybe.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Cool. This Buddo. What's his like? Yeah. Okay.
Well, I just straight up didn't realize there was a bandit here. Oh well.
Yeah.
You guys.
Don't worry, Claudia's got him.
Okay. This one swaps his sling out for his axe. So it's not, I can action to stow and action to get out, right?
Yeah, if you want to actually stow it.
Man, what a shitty turn. But like, he's got time. Stows it, gets out his axe, and then goes like there. Steps there.
Yep.
Okay, this one
Is dead.
is dead, indeed. Wait, shit, did I just delete the wrong thing? No, I think I accidentally clicked and dragged him. There we go. What? Delete. There we go. This one also dead. Right, Leon.
Yeah, we'll have Claudia move behind this boy. Toilet man, as I hear that he's called. And pounce on him. Wait, this is my sheet. Claudia. And rawr. Okay. Probably not hitting. And then
Indeed, not hitting.
with
Despite
her
his sickeningness.
second action, she will be distracting him with her support action.
Okay.
And then I will move up here and throw my spear at him.
But he's distracted. That's rude.
I know.
That crits. He's dead. You're like, look, what? A tiger! And then he's like,
Perfect one too. I
By
like
the
it.
way, So I did a quick Google search just to see about throwing things. So the Mountain himself, Hathor Bjornsson, has world record for throwing 56-pound weight
Throwing a kid.
over a 20-foot 2-inch bar.
22
In the air,
footers.
so
wow.
straight
up?
vertically.
Jesus Christ.
And
Yeah,
that's
I think
50
you're like
pounds.
something that weighed like 25 kilos. Just like 20 feet up.
That is insane.
Like, well, that's absurd.
Dude.
I don't know how
That
light
is-
something would need to be for me to throw it 25 feet up, you know?
Yeah,
Right, but I'm saying
right.
with you're extra big and extra strong, like fantasy level strong.
Dude, I don't know.
like,
I don't know if I
sure.
could throw a Coke bottle over it. Like, you know? Like,
Wait, the Mountain should play basketball.
You can.
It's an impressive video. I'm gonna link it for you here.
oh my god.
Imagine how good he'd be on the courts.
Close to being a large size in like D&D.
That's true. That's fairly true.
Man.
Impressive.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Okay, good turn, Leon.
That's fine, that's fine. Wait, yeah. Leon, no, Leon moved.
Oh my god.
Da, da, da,
Look
da.
at
He's
her.
making that fucker hind jump.
Let's see real quick.
Isn't that kind of dangerous for the crowd? Yeah. You just yeets it behind him while there's like people sitting there.
Yeah.
Okay. Da, da, da. Where's this one? Oh, this one's dead. What a sad day for him. Moonsong.
Moonsong.
Song of Moon and Fire. Let's go.
Moon song.
Move.
Moon
Better look at
chanson.
things.
Oh baby, they're far. Oh baby.
She said there was like supplies here, right? Like what sort of supplies are they?
Okay.
Sounds like
Just I mean, it's a
Investigation.
mix of just like regular stuff that you would find in like among the sort of like cheaper items on that, like rations, bedrolls, blankets, fishing rods, even. Doesn't look like there's like a huge amount of like loot here though. Doesn't like there's like currency or things.
I mean,
like
in
that
a
stolen
siege,
somewhere.
Chris, rations are the most valuable loot of all.
True.
You impressed?
Where's
There's a few more
there?
stacks, like there's a few more stacks like that around the room. It just looks like the bandits' basic like living supplies.
Are the rations only onions?
Yes. Okay, what up, Moonsong?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the spell again in this square, so if there's anyone in 20 feet of that I cannot see, they will also get affected.
20 feet of that.
Oh, we brought in the catapults.
Alright.
The siege is ours.
The trebuchet scene, the trebuchets.
Like, as it explodes,
you
we hear out
maybe
a few
hide.
cries of, like, a chorus of cries, and like, motherfucker,
It burns, precious, it burns.
The thing is, like, with the lack of like the height, like, so it's not really catapult or trebuchet. It's probably more ballista.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that isn't ballista damage, let's be real.
It's more torpedo, just like,
True.
Oh, it's not burning.
Okay, so going left to right, you hit 5 tough bandits.
Nice. You can only see 3. That's value.
That's real value.
One made it.
Nah, everyone's sickened.
2
Oh.
could fail.
They sickened 2 on a crit fail?
They're dead on it.
While a second is
fail,
also
sickened
slowed.
2,
Second 2, while a
and
second
slowed one.
also slowed 1. Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
This isn't the kind of thing that like goes off right. You need to actually.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to spend an action to throw up.
That's real.
So
Nice.
basically, you only have 1 action for that turn.
Okay.
Throwing up is hard, dog. Oh, it's only one action,
Minus
Jesus.
19. You spend an action retching. You don't actually have to throw up.
Okay.
Ah, right.
But if you do the big breakfast,
And second 1. Okay, the next one was a critical fail.
Were you also second?
So takes
I'm sickened.
38. And is sickened 2. And also slowed 1.
By the time I get there, they're gonna be fucking dead.
You think you're planning to get there? I mean, I'm looking at what's the best kind of salted pork is in these rations.
Next one is a big old crit fail. So also minus
I mean, this guy, the bandage you're standing on, was on fire, right? So he's kind of salted pork.
Ooh.
second
No,
2.
that would need a-
Slowed 1. This guy here also fails regularly, so minus 19 rather, and is simply sickened 1. Finally, this one is also just a regular fail, so minus 19, and sickened 1. Okay, and then just a little bit of.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit of fire in my life. A little bit of Monica all the time. A little bit of healing.
Value attack.
Is there a sign saying like toilet over here?
There's no sign, there's a smell.
From all the way over here, I can smell it. I'm like, all the bodies in between us. Oh god.
Not decaying yet. Anyway, good turn.
There's a smell of blood, even. Like, it has a stench. Like,
What do you
pretty
think,
bad.
dude? I mean, I admit.
Yeah, it's a lot of like irony smell, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Luckily, I've never had to be in a situation where I'm like.
Wait, when you spend an action retching, what do?
You
You
bet.
just get it for free, or
You get a
you have to
DC
save?
check. You do the same save. It's like against the same DC.
Same save, okay.
I answer this with utmost.
On a success, you reduce the second value by 1.
What is
It's not even
sickened, by
enough.
the way?
Nice one on all shit.
And all shit, like AC and
shit.
stuff? Or?
Yeah.
No, it's
All shit.
checks
All
and
your
DCs.
checks and DCs, yeah.
Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
shit. Like AC is a
Yeah.
DC, attacks are a
Cool,
check.
cool.
Then the only thing it isn't is like saving throws technically on ability checks. Or are they?
No.
No, saving throws on ability checks. Okay.
Okay, that is good.
Everything else.
I'm trying out this confidence thing. It's really working out.
Yeah, you pretend you know
Okay.
the rules like the back of your hand. And eventually you do know them by the back hand, but you keep
And
getting
then a figuire appears.
A figure wire.
Figuire. As it takes a shot at you, Moonsong.
Oh, thank God.
An assassin.
Ah, it's no sweeter word.
One range
Assassino!
increment. One range increment, but you are also flat-footed against it because it was invisible.
Is it within 15 feet of me?
No better music to my ears. It's invisible, huh, Chris? Where did this idea for this assassin come from?
This one. I mean, this one's just like a regular. I just clicked and dragged assassin on. You know, they happen to have invisibility potions. Who would have thought?
Oh my God, we gotta kill it fast.
So that is a crit on you, Moonsong.
Oof.
So let me also roll.
That's gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah,
Bit of
this-
sneak attack.
Ooh,
That's a painful sneak attack.
Maybe I should have stood where I am, huh?
An extra.
Yeah.
okay,
Remember the
hang on.
imminent careful step you did a few turns ago?
So we're looking at that is 23 doubled is 46 plus 4 is 50.
It's true.
50 piercing damage.
Only plus 4.
Hey.
That was the extra D10 because it's a
Very good. Cool guy.
from the composite short bows crit
Said
bullshit.
50?
50.
So 44. Okay.
And how does this even work?
Or the mark for death thing is so cool.
Oh, simple injury poison. How does that work?
Oh, that's just like a D4 or something, I think.
Who cares?
It does no like save or anything. It just doesn't poison.
Yeah, it just does it. Like I thought
That's what it lists here. It just says 2d4 poison. On it. Okay.
Yeah,
Plus an extra, and that probably doubles on the crit as well, right?
Good.
yeah. That's yeah.
So you're gonna take like 60 damage.
Okay. Yeah, 62 total, in fact.
Good work taking on Moonsong.
So how much poison was that?
12.
12?
12. Yeah, 12. Sorry, 6 double.
By the way, so is he in a difficult terrain spot and no longer
he is,
invisible?
no, he is not. He is
Ah,
not
he's one
invisible,
off of being
yeah.
difficult terrain. What a bastard.
If I
He
threw a
is no
body
longer
under his
invisible,
feet,
though.
Chris, would it then be difficult terrain?
Maybe.
Baby.
Okay, this Buddo moves off. Okay, so firstly, no longer prepared action, and he's not going to have one this turn, I think. So just give him regular ranged weapon out.
Oh.
Moves over here, and you hear the sounds of retching. Hey,
It's like the Family Guy scene where everyone just throws up over each other.
The epicac scene. Oh, it's the worst.
Okay, Bromok, your turn.
Alrighty. Well, I will Hunter's Mark the Assassin.
Insidiousness.
And by that I mean hunt prey. God damn it.
Wait, don't you have to like see them?
I can see him.
Oh, what?
Alright.
But there's like an actual
Literally
wall
where I
there.
can see
Can
him.
confirm.
I take a little step here. I just peek around the corner, okay?
Just get back there, Ian.
I
Get
just
out.
another little peek.
But there's like
Just remove control of this token.
And technically, because he is my hunted prey, I ignored the second range
God damn
increment.
it, he knows the rules.
Yeah.
True.
And
He stopped right now.
lock him up.
and I'll just do 3 shots at him, I guess.
Jesus. He's insane.
Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Worst dice possible than that too.
Yep.
Fabled worse than that one.
Yep. Alright, second shot. 27 with the miss.
27. It's on target, but just as getting near, he takes the nimble dodge reaction
I don't remember
and
that shit.
manages
I
to
had
get
the
out of the
same
way just the last second.
thing. What does that actually do again?
Plus 2 AC.
Plus 2 AC against the trigger.
Ah,
attack.
that's right. Okay. And then third shot, technically I guess with 2 misses, right?
Yep.
So plus 2.
Oh,
34.
34. That is a hit.
Green, green, green.
All
Yeah,
green
I
across
like
the board. Okay. Yeah, for
Max
25.
damage.
You love
Actually.
it.
Yeah, striking him nicely.
I like how Beck is like so big and dumb, and even when he went behind cover, and Moon's just standing there in the middle, like what a nutter.
She's just smaller than.
Well, you know,
Okay.
they had slings, you know, they can't sling all this way here. This guy did, but this guy had a bow.
This bastard had a bow.
First one moves over here. And spends an action retching.
Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck.
My cat does an extra 1d4 precision damage against flat-footed targets.
What? Like that's
Insanity. It's assassin. Tough bandit. Tough bandit fort save. Nope. Still sickened.
It's their special.
You can do it more than once on a turn though, right? Unless he crit failed or something.
yeah, you can retch more.
Just spam wretches. Just spam wretches, but he's still in trouble.
That's value. They keep doing that.
This one over here. Also. Steps like here. And retches twice. Like, oh, there's a lot of retching sounds coming from that room. Well, retches once. We'll see how the first one goes. Sadness. Retches twice. So sadness.
That's a lot of turns missing. Wait, someone on crit failed as well, right? Then you get like one less action.
And that
Yeah, I haven't got to any of
2
them yet.
times, you know.
Alright.
Second only.
You're right
gets
back.
through
I
this
mean,
level.
like, that shooting Moonstone, that's not okay. You can't do that, guys.
I mean, they can and did.
If I
Yeah.
spend my last action going to 30 foot, that's fine, right? Like, if my last primary move action is into difficult terrain, I still get that 5 foot or no?
It's any move into a difficult terrain square costs double movement.
Because 10 feet.
Yeah.
And it's twice as bad for you because you have to go through 2 every. You don't actually.
I'll go here.
It would just be funny if difficult terrain was
And
worse.
as
for
you
large
step
creatures.
there,
Yeah, get your prepared action, you piece of shit.
another assassin appears.
Oh shit.
As he takes his prepared shot against you. You silly flat-footed target, you.
Barbarian. We don't get that against invisible creatures, Chris.
Is that true?
I think it's true at some point in my level.
Some-
Yeah.
Okay. What's
Well,
your
well,
is 26?
Yeah, wait. You want flat-footed hidden? They're using surprise attack. What's surprise attack? You want
Surprise
flat-footed-
attack is the skill
On the
that
first
rogues
round of
use.
combat. Surprise attack applies on the first round. On
You're
first
right,
round of combat, creatures
about
are
it,
unaffected
you're right,
are.
something about it.
Okay. Well, sadly, you are, and because you're flat, so your AC is 24 with flat-footed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is a crit even with the sickenedness. So with the invisibility. Okay. So 30.
Who's confident now?
plus-
I was never confident. I said you were being too confident.
So 30 plus 12 is 42.
He's confident in my words and my actions.
10. So 49 plus poison.
I'll just tackle the weak guys and then you can
54 total.
You can't blame me for this.
I can blame you for this.
Nope, it's not allowed. Chris, stop him.
Like always, they blame Zombs.
Yeah, and do what you must. Oh wait, why are these guys using simple injury poison when they have giant centipede venom? Man, they should have used
That's
that.
stupid, Chris.
Oh, but they're like, oh, but they're based on a force save, and he's gonna make that easy.
That's true. Simple injury poison, that makes way more sense.
I sudden charge. I request backup, Leon. You hear this? A backup being called in.
Wait,
right
can you do it in character?
I think Leon just caused an airstrike on you, like
You better be with me, Leon. That's all I'm gonna say.
Tactical nuke launch.
Oh shit. Moonsong's not. Okay, well.
Actually, no, because I moved it here. Actually, I can squeeze in there. I think. Right? It's fine.
No, you can't move through that gap.
Sure, I can.
Enemy spaces.
Too big.
Not really. I used to squeeze. Actually.
Can you do that while sudden charging?
Let's see why not.
Several reasons why not.
Then at the end of my movement, I attack the hunted prey.
Okay.
Why?
Because it's low HP.
You do this to me every combat. You're a fuck. No, attack the one who just crit the shit out of you.
Yeah, true. Why are you not
mad?
raging at him? You know.
Wait, the other
Do what you must, Ian.
Yeah, true. Low HP.
Oh, it's fine. You attack the second one when I die.
This guy's second too, though. You know.
Oh, you are right. But I attack the assassin, Chris.
It makes sense. Oh shit!
You sickened, baby.
Yeah, you crit his day.
That's what I thought.
So what? That's
D10 cold.
62 plus what? Double 6, so 74.
No,
okay.
but cool does some. Okay, yeah. So it is also doubled, but then it also does
74.
You have to make the force save.
Fortitude save, because I think.
Yep.
DC 24 or something?
Yeah, DC 24 forward save or slowed 1.
Okay, DC 20 for 1 turn or what?
A slowed 1, yeah. Slowed ends.
Okay,
You know,
he
each turn
fails,
takes
so
another
he
one.
gets
He's-
slowed 1.
Yeah. And he's got D10 persistently, and he's also flat-footed for like.
And so D10 persistent fire, right?
Yeah, sorry.
D10 persistent fire and also flat. Man, it's gonna have me a bad day all of a sudden.
You should have just died already.
Till the
Yeah.
end of your next turn, by the way.
Yeah.
Busted.
I
Set up into the year.
And then D10 persistent flame.
Yeah.
Flame you, hot man.
Yeah, it's applied now.
Chris, you attack all you want. I'm gonna get a drink. You can introduce me.
Okay, I shall do. Oh yeah, actually, before this guy's turn even comes up, as you run on in, Beck, he makes his prepared attack against you. This guy apparently had a prepared attack all this time. Anyone else have a prepared attack? No, everyone else has been since then and lost their prepared attack. Oh, I love it. Okay, so this guy is sickened 2, nevertheless, makes a prepared sling attack against Beck. Which misses because Beck is not flat-footed against this attack and he's sickened 2.
Mm-hmm.
So close though.
So close. Yeah, if you hadn't sickened him, that would have hit Beck. Okay, now it's his turn. He's sickened 2 and also slowed 2.
Slowed 1.
Slowed 1. Sorry, but it has 2 actions. Sorry, that was my thought process.
How dead am I?
No, it's got 2. I just realized this guy had a prepared attack when you rushed him, but he missed you because he was sickened. Would have hit if he wasn't sickened. Just saying. Okay, so okay, 2 actions. And it doesn't have his weapon loaded, and oh god, this is really bad news bears for this guy. He feels confidently out of your reach, so he just spends his. He's got to get rid of some of this sickness. He just spends both his actions retching. Slowed 1 is only for 1 turn, right, Tom?
Nope, as long as they're sickened.
Oh, as long as they're sickened. Wow, busted.
Yep.
Okay, well he's just gonna succeed twice.
Yeah, you don't want to crit fail this spell.
Let's go. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Ah, bad
Nope.
for this guy. What a sad day. Okay, this one. Now he does not have the option to retch when you're like right there. He just attacks you twice with his hatchet, despite the sickness
Nah,
too.
retch, dude, retch.
25, 35.
No bueno. Leon. Beck has literally gone bandit bowling. He is the ball, they are the skittles.
Dude, I'm so fucking far. How long would it take me to get there? I can get phase all 3 actions.
Can you get like
25.
Here, something here with the full movement, I believe.
75. How can we get here? Yeah.
Oh wait, your 25 movement, right?
Yeah.
That's probably like only to here because that's difficult terrain, you know.
Oh, it's difficult terrain as well. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, first of all, I'll yell to you, Moonsong. Oh, you're not looking too good, are you? You're gonna be okay. As I run past.
I'll heal myself.
Alright. Yeah, be on your guard. And then I'll toss 20 feet. So 25, and then another 25, and then okay, I'll move over here. Come on, Claudia. Beck needs help. Claudia moves up there. That's not difficult terrain, right? If I avoid it like that. So she moves up here.
I'm fine. Hey, help for me. You know,
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. That's my turn.
Okay. Is your shield raised? No, your shield's not raised, right?
No, it's not raised anymore now. But I'm doing the old huff and puff.
He's an easy target now. There's no other person who'd be better to hit Chris. You hear that?
Okay.
He's down.
This one right in front of you, okay, obviously no longer has
Both fight with fire.
prepared ranged attack. Sickened one, slowed one, on fire, flat-footed.
He's having a bad day suddenly. I love it. You had a bad day.
Okay.
So that's 10.
Drops the bow
Mhm.
and goes for a quick draw with the rapier. But it does provoke. It
Smacky
doesn't
smack.
interact.
Man, but the other guy, he's okay. No, I can't be that. That's insane.
It's pretty greedy.
Like, take a swing at him.
Chop chop.
Motherfucker.
Flat-footed and yeah, all kinds of hits. Not all kinds of crits, though, I'm afraid. But the damage is good.
Damn it!
As he goes for to draw his rapier, you cut him down.
Not so fast, my friend. Not so fast. I got 2 attack opportunities. I took combat reflexes. I look at the other assassin. Better not draw any other weapons.
Did you for reals?
He doesn't even know.
I know. I'm wanting to know.
I don't. It's like level 10.
I'll move over here. Oh, it's a cave there. Anyway. And then I will do a 2-action 3rd level heal on myself.
Man, they really made 2 action too strong when even if you're doing on melee range, it's still better than 1 action, huh? Really should have made it.
Yeah, I mean it has a plus in that nice place 8. So,
I mean, yeah, so much better. Like, but
yeah,
why they shouldn't make it so much better?
exactly. Look at that.
Bam, man.
Back to 4.
Yeah, that poor
That's the
assassin.
third.
I raise my sword ominously and attack of opportunity stands, Chris. He does.
Okay.
Oh.
He also drops his bow and goes for a quick draw on a rapier.
I attack of opportunity.
Do you now?
I do it like to make him flinch, you know, but I can't actually swing. But I make him flinch.
Sounds like a
Apparently
reaction
the
to me,
flint is
but
enough to make him miss you with the rapier attack.
You love to hear it. That's why you do it.
And then he quick poisons his rapier and stabs it with a second action and stabs at you again with his last action.
why didn't he poison the first time?
Wait, did he?
Yeah, but he did quick draw. He can like interact with the
You do it
poison
on
with a quick draw.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, just barely missing you.
Oh my god, praise the Lord. That was, I believe in the God now.
I don't know.
Sorry, I need to mark this one as melee boy.
Tough Bandito?
go. Tough Bandito. The second is just clearly sticking for a while. So
No point back.
takes slingshot, reloads, and then takes another slingshot at you.
Jesus.
So, okay, just after this, it's not going
Okay.
to be loaded.
This one's second.
Yeah, he is second.
He
Second
doesn't have a
one.
second symbol.
Doesn't he? He does.
This one?
Oh, wait, this one up here. No. Oh, sorry. I thought it was a different bandit. Okay. Then, yeah, same deal, but this one is not second.
Nice.
Even better.
This one succeeded on the old retching. So, yeah, this one shoots. Ah, you didn't even cover from this guy. Excellent. I don't know. What's his line of sight like? Yeah, you got lesser cover. Like half of you's hidden behind a wall. Lesser cover, nevertheless. Okay, so sling
Jesus Christ.
misses, and the second shot. Inches.
Gotta swap those, my friend. Gotta swap those.
It's a good game.
Okay, so he's no longer loaded. Give him the old. There we go. Right, Bromok.
Yeah, I guess I'll take 4 shots at the assassino.
We love to hear it.
Yeah.
Le bandito asesino.
25?
Your first shot misses by a whisker.
A whisker.
Whisker?
24.
No, Chloe's over there. Don't
Also
shoot her.
misses by a whisker.
25 again.
Which we get? Jesus, this guy must
So
have
many
really
whiskers.
So, yeah.
This guy dodging like an agent.
Alright, and then plus 3? There we go, 32.
32. That is a hit.
Dodges misses by a whisker.
Terrible damage by comparison. That's, yeah, 14.
14.
Pretty bad damage for that whole
Yeah,
This boy.
feels bad, man.
What's his vision on back like? Ah, it's pretty shit. Steps to here.
Oh, that
Shoots his sling once at you.
didn't see that, friend.
Shoots his sling. Fires his sling once at you. Wapow. And then drops it and switches to his hatchet.
No, I can see the reasoning.
Now this one's turn. Who's gonna?
Oh, cover though, right? Lesser cover.
Yes. And actually, you know, I changed my mind. He's gonna spend an action retching.
Mm-hmm.
No bueno.
Maybe
Fire once with his sling. Ooh, even with the -1.
Oh, baby.
So 16. Yeah, sad on that.
We love to see that.
It's a sling specialization effect.
He probably doesn't have special.
Definitely doesn't have that specialization. And then switches to his rapier as well. Not rapier, his hatchet.
Does he drops the sling?
Yeah, drops it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Right, you're up.
Now, I'm afraid I am going to attack the hunt. As I take a big old swing at him. I considered a knockdown, decided it's pointless.
The assassin or
The assassin.
the assassin?
25 was like a whisker. Yeah.
You strike the assassin.
You love to hear it.
6 + 6 + 1 is 33.
He had a rapier out now, right?
He does have a rapier out, yeah.
Can't just wait for him to provoke again.
Poisoned rapier.
I'll do a second. Oh yeah, second exacting strike against him.
Okay. But first exacting strike. Second
Oh, yeah,
attack.
second attack. Exacting strike. Oof. I'll use a reroll. So nice damage. 28 for 38 plus 3 plus 5.
He uses his reaction to dodge, but you hit anyway.
Oh, thank God. He does that this mean guy uses reaction.
Well, I'm used dead if he did it, you know.
Alright, yeah. Nice. I have one action left. I will move to let in the cavalry. Baby.
Okay, this one.
Attack opportunity, you love to hear. The old bows, anyway.
He's having a bad day. Okay,
Oh,
drop.
I see a large token, by the way, somewhere further down the cave of requesting backup. Backup.
Drops his bow and goes for the hatchet.
Goes for the hatchet. My friend. Ooh, 25 though.
That is bueno. You
Oh, he's
cut
second
him.
to it, well.
You
Nice,
cut him
nice.
down. It's all kinds of bueno. 8 different flavors of bueno.
Okay, Leon, you're running into the next room, by the way.
Yeah, sure. That's kind of what I want to do every time, but you know, sometimes my slow legs.
One steps here and strikes at you with his hatchet. At -2
It hits.
from the second,
damage,
so
yeah, that
10 damage.
Oof, taking some hits, so taking some hits.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how long jumping works. It says you stride, then make a horizontal leap. So can I, with my stride action, move over here and then start the leap and then end the leap with, and then the long leap is 2 actions. So with, at the end of my second action, I will have leaps, right?
It includes the strike, though. Like
Yeah, the
Yeah,
strike-
exactly. Yeah, that's what I
and the
mean.
leap
Yeah,
is
sure,
second
sure.
action.
Okay, then I will move over here with my stride, and then I will attempt to leap with a DC 25 to leap my speed over here, ignoring difficult terrain.
Man, I didn't even consider that.
Huh,
So it's like,
got him.
oh, easy.
Sorry.
25 feet.
You land with a splat, and as you land with so much force, you sink up to your waist in mud. No restraint.
Oh, okay. You scared me for a second there.
You fine. You fine.
And then
There's a big squelch though. Like your Claudia gets splattered with mud. Did you land there?
yeah, I will get Claudia with both of her movements to move over here, just like splashing through the mud to make some flanking happen.
Like, could choose the first action to move, and then second action to just pounce and hit it.
Dude, you're so smart.
Not my first time playing D&D, you know. It's been quite a few years.
For some reason, I thought the pounds can only happen with stealth, but no, that doesn't.
Oh, you do
Yeah, it's just a Skymer strike.
yeah.
It's OP.
Huh.
And it's a 30 actually. Ooh.
Against the second 2 targets, it's kind of like a 32. Can we find another 1 in here so it crits?
Leon, say well done.
Well done, Claudia.
No, it still isn't in fact just a hit. For
Damn.
10.
Would a 16 even have been enough?
Where's the D4? Because it's flat-footed, right? No, 16.
Oh yeah, this flat-footed because it's flanking. Yeah, you're right. Let me try.
That's a D4 been enough good.
No, still not.
Okay, then it doesn't matter. It's good.
Wait, shouldn't be an attack roll in there, but like it's 3 damage.
What is this? 13, there we go. Gonna interpret this.
Good work getting me that now too.
Got him.
Okay, that's the tough. Right. This one is dead. Moonsong.
You're muted, Tom. I'm sure you're saying, man, that healing magic works so well. I wonder where Beck is so I can cast it on him.
I will move forward so I can see stuff again. I cannot see back to heal him.
That's okay. I'll swipe
Actually,
man, fucking invisible people, you gotta hit them, man. Like, Jesus.
You gotta hate him.
No, I mean, maybe that's part of the invincible thing. I can't really tell if there's more.
another fucking thing, man.
There's like one more who just was like, I don't want to take part in this fight.
Oh yeah, I pulled out the rod, but now there's no targets for the rod.
I'm gonna wait until they're. Oh, hey, no. Well, I mean,
There's some mud. Can you cast on the ground and make it like smooth terrain?
I don't know if that's any of those applications. Now it might throw a fireball, you know. So
what if you cast enlarge on me just so I know what it's like?
It's not, you get minus 1 AC. It's not all those cracked up defense.
But you have such a big face.
My face is pretty big. I mean, that's the best bit about enlarge.
You
I should have a token for me, just like my face, and then for enlarge, it's just like my whole body.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
Just zoom down.
Oh, no, what was the hotkey to like show off tokens to people?
Z.
Z, like.
Shift Z.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's
So
no
that's
shift
myself.
Z, it's
Shift
shift
Z
everybody
for everyone else.
It's a timer.
Well, that made me move. I was judging distance.
Hey, bro.
Good man.
Okay, so
Oh, Bomo.
oh, it is a
It's
Zeus
a
face.
goodie.
Look at that.
And now
There we go.
Bromok is a she, yeah.
it kicked me out of the campaign temporarily. I'm like trying to drag in like measure token. It's like I don't know what to fucking do at this point.
Tom, what are you doing though? Tom, what are you doing though? Tom, what are you doing?
No, I was trying to say was
Oh,
You have destroyed it.
no, I wanna move through this mud, but I don't wanna move through this mud.
What? Okay.
So I'm gonna do this.
Mm.
Go with some wings.
No, that's cool.
What is the appearance of your celestial forebears?
Very very celestial wings.
Is it the angels with all the eyes on them, like the classic angel?
What are they again?
Look at that! I've even got a fucking condition thing ready for flying. Oh, I'm so good.
You bet your Potrok has prepared one for that.
Oh yeah, what's scrub?
Yeah, that's my turn. Very like classic angel wings, you know.
A bit feathery, sure.
There's
But
a bit
what?
of, like, you know, choir music.
Like the X-Men, the
From
wings
behind
on
you guys. Like.
And she's coming from Moonsong, she's doing it herself.
Okay, this one would have to
Loaded swing.
load. Okay, this one, yeah, loads, shoots,
That's what Josh is doing right now.
back.
Okay, because he's loading the campaign.
Yeah, no cover because it's not. It's like it doesn't pass through
Yes,
anything
no
on the
cover.
way to you. So loads, shoots.
Alright, Moon Song guys, you know I feel like the last one more round. It's looking spicy now. It's looking spicy.
I'm almost there, Beck. I'm almost there.
You're that flying shit.
You know, they flew out of the way of the slinkers.
And then yeah, swaps to hatchet. Preparing to rush you.
Drops.
Yeah, drops this thing as well. Bromok. They're pretty desperate at this point.
Why?
Okay, sorry, I'm still reloading everything in Roll20 because it was not having it.
God.
Civilian kind is a
The worst is when like sometimes it
Once per
breaks when
hour.
you're dragging around with your middle mouse person and like it's so broken when that happens and you have to like
Yep.
I got the middle mouse button.
yeah
Alright, never
you have to
Yeah.
like literally relaunch Chrome to like make it.
Alright,
fucking
I'll
work
stop
again.
trying to do this. Okay.
Like they get perma stuck in that position. You can't click anything or interact with anything. Like refreshing does nothing. Like refreshing the cache with Control F5 does nothing. Just relaunching the page, like close. You know, you have to literally close all of Chrome and start it all over again. It's so
Yeah.
fucking.
All right.
broken.
I will click my heels together to go a little bit faster. I'll
Zoom
go
in.
straight twice to there.
Oh, Leon,
wanna
where you
see.
going?
I'm so confused. I'm trying to do like the pick up the token and then you right click, right?
Yeah. Click and hold. Left click hold. So you
Yeah.
as if you're gonna drop it, and then tap right click.
Tap
Like
right
mark a
click. Okay.
waypoint.
Like this, okay.
You've done that
Because
loads
those-
of times, right?
No, I keep forgetting how to
Because
do it.
Jacko's like never figured out how to do it.
Yeah, and then I will. My last one will be again 30 more feet, but I will use the skirmish strike, just because I might as well try.
Ooh, I'm in a wall.
Because so while the boots are active, you ignore difficult terrain.
That sounds
Ooh.
ridiculous.
Leon,
Yeah.
get some of those boots, please.
To there, unfortunately, I can't see anyone, so I don't get to actually use my shot.
Hey, Brom, pass me those boots, will you?
Leon's
my turn.
Up to his waist, you know, like give him those boots on. Get out of it.
What's sad is I'm gonna start next turn this week. Just sneak back down into it.
That's great. Technically, you're not in the. You won't be moving to any more different train next time, right? You can do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, I can plan
It's a genius.
sometimes.
Okay, good work, Bromok. This one runs at Claudia.
Oh no, wait, now she's the flanky.
The flanker. Has
Flanking.
become
The flanker.
Flanking Claudia. Still sickened though. Actually, no. Okay, Wretch is fast before running. Doesn't make 2 attacks. I was gonna make 2 attacks for a second, but no. Actually, Wretch is fast before running. Let's go, baby. Nope. Still sickened. Runs in and swings at Claudia. -1. Nope.
Nope. I don't see.
This one.
Nope.
Nope.
Wretches. I wonder if that provoked.
Wretches? No, it probably doesn't, right?
You already used your attack of opportunity on this guy this turn.
No, I haven't.
I'm not crazy.
I did I? Yeah, I did.
It is,
yeah,
yeah,
this guy.
you go next, so surely.
That was ages ago.
I did.
So Wretches one.
I don't see for books anyway.
Nope, man, they suck at retching. Steps here and attacks you at a -1/+2.
That is.
For 11.
You dead yet?
I mean, I'm like less than a third.
Yeah, that's fine.
Your turn.
You paid for 200 HP, you might as well use it.
That's true. And they're going to be a lot less than a third in a second, I'll tell them that. Alright, first attack, I will attack the one on my left. For some reason my character sheet closed. I hate to see it.
I hate to hear it.
I hate to see it. I will swing at him. I have pressed the button, and we will wait.
That is a hit. It is not a crit.
Left. Okay.
34 + 8. Oof, you hate to see it.
Hate to see it.
You hate to see it.
I hate to see it. I really hate to see it. I'll take my second attack with exacting strike against him at will. Okay. Takes them out. Right.
That does indeed drop this one.
Then we do.
You do the 1 remaining HP, easy peasy.
We do the classic -10 against the one to my right. Never gets fed up with this.
But he's sickened, so it's really only like a -8.
Yeah, he's flat-footed, right?
Yeah, it's like a.
Oh, easy, right?
Yeah, the sickened and flat-footed. That is a hit. Drops him.
And they try to tell me it's bad. Use all your actions to attack their turn. Suckers.
So, yeah,
Okay, dead here. Leon, you're up.
Oh, it's only either that? Okay, good, nice. In that case, yeah, I'll move over here. So I'm flanking with my kitty cat.
The flanking line.
And I'll,
It's like set up. It's like in chess when like a piece is defended by like 5 other pieces, you know? Like.
Dominoes will fall.
Yeah, exactly. There's going to be a lot of trading on this quest.
and I'll say, have a break, have a Kit Kat.
No, you don't.
As Claudia first uses her support action. Bam. I mean, it doesn't really matter because we're flat-footed. So why am I doing it? Because I set the line.
You could get 2 attacks, which will let's do this instead. No, if you use a support action, Jack, the only other action they can do on that turn is a move action.
Damn, you're right.
Word for word, baby.
I mean, in that case, I don't use a support action, clearly.
Oh, okay. That's how it works.
Clearly,
Yeah, whatever. You know how it worked. Like, you know. And it is literally flat-footed anyway. Like, you're just memeing.
Okay, yeah.
Take the meme back.
Sure.
I'll let you have the meme back.
Thanks
Okay,
for
so the claw hits for 8. And
You gotta
the
sometimes
jaws
just
miss.
take the meme back, you know?
Wait, isn't why? Oh, the jaws are agile as well. Insanity.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you use claws again? Ooh.
That is a crit. He is dead.
Oh, baby.
Never used claw instead of the jaw. The jaw does more damage.
George just does more damage, it's weird, yeah. I'll look into it more. But that's my turn.
Oh, Leon just fucking murks the guy though. He'll love this.
Jaws have the non-lethal trait. Let me just assume they can be non-lethal, not they innately are
Thank
non-lethal.
God, there's no way Jaws.
We really would have a tiger's bite attack with, like,
Yeah, when he's playing with a mouse or something, you know?
Yeah, I think it's basically for that. Like, you can technically have it, like, pin someone down.
Yeah.
The Jaws are not agile according to the stats. Like,
You know, that's and most creatures don't have agile jaws. That's what I was wondering about. Like,
But it would have hit it. It would have missed anyway.
yeah, it misses anyway. So whatever.
Alright,
Moonsong. Wait, hang on. You did one spear attack. Don't you have one more action? Don't you move?
He moved.
Okay.
No, I moved, yeah.
Moonsong.
Muted, Tom.
As per.
Jaws are just for now.
God damn it!
How
I
much
will
shit?
fly over.
Oh,
I will fly
it's an
further.
angel come from the heavens to save us. She's standing in light of the next cave again. She didn't learn.
And then I will move again.
She's learned.
Fluttering around.
And those are your movements.
Look at me, I'm a pretty little butterfly.
Whee!
It's tough bandage stuff.
Oh, you got pretty low, huh? You do need a heal.
Oh yeah, wasn't joking about that. You know, I just did right into like a room
Okay.
for like 7 of them, you know.
Yeah, but you got a strike basically,
Captain is
so.
on D5. The bandit moves here,
Flank.
but there is no more flank anymore. Maybe just move there. Maybe just moves there because it's all kind of awkward if it's like hidden behind the wall and shit. You know?
Yeah, that's like in a
And kills Leon with his kill attack.
And that's pretty hard to counter.
No, he intimidates Leon.
Okay.
Okay. And it's time.
Tells you, you might have killed my friends, but I'm gonna do to you 10 times worse.
10 of our friends.
Trust me, son. A lot more powerful people than you have tried.
And then he kills you.
Oh, damn, yeah. I forgot about that part.
Only activated if you
Oh
failed
man,
the
that
intimidation.
would have hurt Beck, you know.
That would have fucking hurt me, yeah. God, Leon's
Drum
here.
up.
God, bad timing for a really big yawn. Alright,
Sure.
I'll go 5 feet to there.
Yep.
Is the one up and left available or no? I can't tell.
Left. It's
No.
dead, I think.
No, I mean there's a space. That's
Okay.
like a straight wall.
Oh, it is space.
So that'd be 15,
Yep.
20, right?
Yep.
Standing on that body.
Might as well.
Yeah. There's a lot of bodies to stand on.
Sure. I mean, I guess I can go to 25.
That's okay. What are these
And then I will, oops, hump prey in 2 shots.
what are these things, guys?
I don't know.
They're just like
Bombs.
like stacks of supplies.
Like
You already checked one of those out. didn't you?
bedrolls,
My
mattresses?
rolls today, man. What in the hell?
Yeah, well, your first one does hit.
Hey,
50.
15. Well, no, actually it doesn't because I'm within volley range.
Ah, wait, is that -1 or -2?
I can't remember.
Hats. Nothing's minus
I'm
one,
almost
right?
never within it, so.
Weapon. Scroll down. Click the volley.
I think it's -2.
Volley,
Sadly.
30 foot. -2.
Ah, misses just barely.
Yeah. So the second one as well as 20 plus 1, so miss.
Still misses, yeah.
Damn.
Beck.
Do a little walk over. Do a little swing. Doing.
Doing.
Ooh, baby.
Not one, eh?
Ooh, baby. Ooh,
You miss,
baby.
and he uses his reaction to kill you. You can do it when
Hate
someone
when they-
reaction when you
I
miss.
hate it.
It's a good chance to reroll.
Let's hit him again. Let's
Yeah,
hit the
crit
-5 still. Yeah.
Crit him in like 3 pieces. Somehow one cut makes him in 3 pieces.
Or if you take it at like the legs at the right angle, each of the legs fall off. Then
Like there you go. He's figured it out. He's figured out the puzzle.
vaccine is happening a lot, you know. Alright, that's my full turn.
He's trying to find out new ways
The
to
last
kill.
one dies. We leave initiative.
But I
And
can see
as we
it.
leave initiative, you hear a voice call out from the other room. A female voice
The killer.
The witch.
says,
no.
I judge from the lack of sounds of fighting that you've gone through all of my men. Perhaps you'd like to step in here and we can talk this over.
Oh, excuse me, miss. If they're your men, I don't think we have much to talk about.
Do I become small again, Chris? What happens here? Because like there's
Yeah.
enemies like unperceive. There's two enemies.
Okay, no, yeah, if there's enemies you can perceive it, and it's sort of like otherwise time duration, right?
Oh yeah, it's a minute. I don't know how long it's been right now. It's been,
Are we
like,
gonna?
6
So if we're not there yet,
Yeah, I mean you can keep it up if you go like straight and if you just like
No,
straight.
I'll wait a second to like kind of catch my breath, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I see another guy though.
Wear off then.
Okay. Nah, but it's okay. We gotta wait one more minute. Or I can't rage again, guys.
But I see another guy, Chris.
Yeah, it's a few. But he's not like it's not in combat. Or he's, I mean, you can choose him if you want, or go straight back into initiative. But like
before we go straight,
he's just standing there like.
Before we go straight back into initiative, I got battlefield medicine on myself with DC.
I'll use the exploration raise my shield ability as I'm walking.
So yeah, we'll be there. We'll be in there in a
Moonsong.
second. We'll be in there in a second.
Moonsong, can you? Oh wait, no, you're flying, right?
Yeah, I'm flying.
Okay, cool. Never mind.
And I hide magically, like it just. Woof. I'm super skilled in stealthiness.
I'll yell out into the cave. Say, we
God.
wanted to talk. What could you offer us to recompense for your sins?
Well, you got a lot of positions open. The combined salaries of all the men you just went through is really quite high.
I look at Leon like, what the fuck? And I'm just like holding up the time of how long till I can rage again. Like, it's 20 seconds.
Yeah, you're just like.
I'm sure you don't mean it like that, but that's offensive to our party.
Yeah, 1 second, then I can go in, just really catch my breath.
Is Beck basically a panting dog right now?
Yeah.
Like,
No.
I'm gonna cool that, like, in between breaths, like, in another life, my chicken should like a god or something, but afraid I'm not feeling much about the rulers of the land right now. So I think it's up to us to do what needs to be done.
Wait, she's fucking huge. What's in there, Chris?
So what you can see, you can kind of see part of it. There seems to be like a large.
I'll move here if I can. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like you get a better view of it. There's a So you can see there's a figure seated in a chair, a very fancy chair, perhaps akin to like a throne. And it looks quite juxtaposed against like the background of the cave. It's like it's not really
like the chair is like the only
sort of
like
plush red sort of thing. And yeah, standing sort of at not attention, but just sort of like arms loosely by the side, but standing very still and straight. But like moving, like swaying ever so slightly, just to indicate mobility. Is like a large creature made of stone. Seems to be like an animated statue of some kind, carved like in a sort of like in a godly form. It's well muscled and sort of wears a toga.
Huh. That's a strange guard you have over there.
I hunt prey, by the way.
On the
Chief.
The chief, okay.
I just kind of let them do the talking, Chris. I don't know how long they're
Okay.
for before we decide to fight, but I'll start treating wounds myself. I wait for the fight if
Okay.
they want to do something.
There's
Can I try to figure out what this thing is, Chris? The Stone Golem.
yeah, you may.
He's doing knowledge before the combat
that's
happens.
true.
Let's
Can we
go.
all roll like knowledge?
So
Yeah, anybody who wants
I'll
to.
take the 3
It
seconds.
is.
Would be?
It is either Arcana or Crafting, whatever you prefer.
I'm not training either, so I'm not even training.
It's DC 20 again. This will take.
Oh yeah, Moonsong. Wow. Okay, Jesus Christ, you both just. Okay. Yeah, both of you immediately are fully aware of what you're seeing. That is
Nice.
a stone golem for sure. Stone golems are slow and steady constructs, typically carved from marble or granite. They're often made to serve as works of art when at rest, so some golem crafters employ master sculptors to ensure that constructs make beautiful statues. Older stone golems might be weathered, with scuffed or cracked surfaces, or missing noses and digits. This one doesn't seem to have any of that. But its weathering is largely cosmetic and doesn't impact the golem's functionality. Tail setup, okay, blah, 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 it's not so interesting. What is important about golems is that stone golems have an ability to slow in an area around them. They can like kind of pulse out slowing magic, and improve that to paralysis if given the opportunity.
Jesus.
You know that they are very hard to stop. If when they get moving, they can sort of like move around and push people around like a sort of snowplow or something. And you also know that golems are innately immune to magic. They're immune to all spells and magical abilities other than their own, but each type of golem is affected by a few types of magic in special ways. And stone golems, you know, are harmed by cold and water, and healed by acid, and slowed by earth.
Like cold and water, you say, much like the frost rule.
Cool.
I'm like, hey, Leon, can you get us like 10 minutes?
Do we also get the general sense of their stat blocks or no?
How tough are they?
You know, they're pretty tough. Like, none of you would want to take it on 1v1.
I mean,
Put it like that.
Extra suicidal piss. I didn't say they could beat it 1v1. That wasn't the question. Would take it.
Otherwise, you know that they have immunity to all sorts of like effects you would expect: bleeding, death effects, disease, doomed, drained, fatigued, healing, and yeah, like magic, mental, necromancy, non-lethal, paralyzed, poison, sickened, and unconscious.
Sickened, no.
And they have a certain amount of resistance to physical damage as well.
Ooh, you hate it.
Wow. This guy's a bitch.
So yeah, in response to your notice of your the last time it was said, well, before you guys had that look was just a strange. She says, "Do you like it? If you don't accept my offer, I'm afraid I'll have to have it rip you apart."
I'm afraid your offer is a non-starter.
I'm bandaging my leg right here, Leon.
Okay, well, I'll try and lie at this point. I'll be like, alright, in fact, we're gonna talk it over with the group. We'll let you know in a few minutes. But,
take time.
I love this idea.
I'll just start counting. Won't let you know how high, though.
That's good enough. I still give you a thumbs up. That's good.
I mean, I'll give you that your stone dog is very impressive over there, but I don't think it'll be enough. So I don't think you're as much as in charge here as you think it is. No, you're right. Oh, negotiating time. Be right back.
Give me a hammer, this Leon. I'm gonna give hand you bandage.
Alright, yeah. Wait, I don't really know how to use these.
Helping. I can treat wounds like a certain time.
Oh.
Oh, what, sorry?
I don't know if that's a rule, but I don't really know how to use these.
Oh, you just hold it while I use it.
How long does it take to treat wounds?
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Wait,
What
mate.
do you guys say to each
We're,
other?
we're
Back,
not
I'm-
going to get to 10 minutes.
Back, I don't know.
Brahmak will absolutely have started launching arrows before.
We have some magic here that can help you as well. I think that might be.
I'm not that hurt. I mean, it's
Look.
big stones, ain't no right? All right.
Yeah, and I think it's.
I can stand up and stretch. I'm like, I guess I can do it. You got enough magic left, Moonsong?
Yeah.
I mean,
Can we let
magic
it
won't be very useful against this thing.
It'll be useful for
I
helping me stay
can
on my
use
feet.
the strongest magic on the thing.
Though.
Anything else below won't
some
affect
stronger
it.
magic to stop me from dying. But I would.
I'm going to be shooting at her if you don't mind.
You know, do with
It might. Wait, if we shoot at her, will it stop when she's dead?
I don't know.
Hmm.
That sounds really.
Well,
It's a bit of a
gonna
risk.
affect the thing quite greatly, I believe.
Alright, please.
It's gonna come first, right? I don't really want to run through another narrow hallway.
If you know anything else about
I
this
can
creature,
just start
please.
shooting.
Yeah,
Do-
Hopefully they'll come to us.
Give me a second. I can get up and like kind of stretch.
Is there anything you guys know about this creature we should know as well?
Oh, you guys know about this
It
creature?
is vulnerable
Yeah.
to cold.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah,
And
and
water.
Right.
Water and cold.
That doesn't
Other
really.
magic effects are really negative.
Yes. It resist much
Has
more,
the
so.
ability to slow us all within a certain range.
Oh, I'm pretty slow already, so.
Cause you to be paralyzed or whatever, right?
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
that's
What's that
pretty
word
bad.
mean again?
Means you
And very
freeze up.
tough.
Means you like. You know how you got a muscle sore in the morning, you gotta have to like stretch it out, otherwise it locks up. Oh well, it's basically like that.
Oh, okay. I mean, I've heard it happening in
Yeah.
less weak-willed individuals. So could you?
Less weak-willed. That means I'm more. I've more. Well, it doesn't matter. All right. Are we good then? Should I continue or
Yeah.
parlay?
Right, you can start shooting.
I will.
Okay. I'll wait for a second.
Lady, we have talked it over, and considering you are the leader of these bandits, you are in fact more guilty than everyone else in here, and therefore you have to receive punishment.
Right, I'm bored with this righteous type. Get him, boys.
I start shooting.
You start shooting. They start rushing in.
Anyway,
Everyone
I start
roll-
blasting.
Everyone roll initiative.
Yeah.
Just perception. Except for a couple of
What about
Can
diplomacy?
I tell since I was hiding in the back?
What about diplomacy, Chris?
them.
I'm in the middle of talking.
I don't know how hidden you are.
Yeah,
Kind of for the last while you've been the only person alive.
Come on.
out of them.
it's true.
What about me?
I'm fine, I was
Pretty
just-
hard right there. I don't want.
Oh god. My rolls today are something else, let me tell you.
Tough bandit.
Oh wait, I didn't roll. Click.
Outside of an apparent Arcana check, it's been.
Oh wait, I did
terrible.
roll. Am I on here? I am on here. Okay, cool. So 3. And then-
Roll of the thing. We gotta see how much is plus the perceptive is for the toilet. I'm gonna get scared.
And then to see if Claudia
17?
stealth.
Yeah, that's like mine. But I am like.
Okay, everyone in
Ooh.
the turn order now?
Not very stealthy. Okay.
I reckon so. I reckon so.
Yeah, unfortunately, stealth doesn't beat anyone's.
Wait,
perception.
do we like what happened to Blackbird?
Oh.
She's just hanging out with the guy, you know? She's looking
Oh.
after the horses.
Protecting the guy.
That's okay,
Protecting the
that's
guy.
okay.
You know, don't trust the blind guy with the horses.
Wait, but this is good, guys. This is good, guys, because now we get more experience.
Yeah.
As long as I get the extra, as long as I get plus 2 hit from some other reason.
Leon, you
Wow,
are
that
the
was-
most ready.
Makes sense. Who's doing diplomacy?
Know that in different times I would have given you a different punishment. Alas.
Kinky.
Come on, now don't make it weird, please.
Please don't.
Yeah. Wait, are you saying we should stay here? Let them come to us.
Make him come. Make him come. Make him come.
Brom? Wait, is that the plan?
I'm already in the back, way far away from you.
Yeah, like take.
Brom, is that the plan? Alright, okay, we'll stay here. Fine. I will move over here, and I'll guess already an action to throw my spear when something gets within 20 feet. No, do I want already an action for that?
2 actions.
Don't you just like raise shield and throw it with the range increments? Got low
maybe
AC.
it worked. The loads of range influences. So yeah.
Wait, okay, well, I was over here, right? Yeah. I guess I'll just stay here. Yeah, I'll just throw it with
Yeah,
2
see, if
range
they come in
increments.
here, it's the secret sneaky thing where Beck gets to attack of opportunity or something from around the corner.
Oh!
Oh my god!
Just this one right in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. Look at that.
there. Told you, man.
Right in the chest.
I'm looking. How far away is that actually?
D10 bleed. Oh, I should have killed him.
That's 50
Got the,
feet.
music going.
That's one
right?
hell of a foley.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could go.
The righteous.
You've crit like
Spear of
5
righteous.
times.
Spear of
Yeah.
Leon's god is on his side. It's a righteous mission.
And then I will raise my shields. And then I will, with my last action.
And Claudia in.
Intimidate.
Yeah, no, I'll have Claudia
Cat
actually.
goes in, instant double fist smash.
I'll have
back.
Claudia move over here and hide again.
I love the song name, Chris. Evil Plus.
God, I
Oh,
just
yeah.
had the worst.
I've got, I've got 9 battle songs.
You'd get banned on Twitch for what my thought was.
I've got New Dawn, New Dawn Plus, New Dawn Plus Plus, Monster Plus, Monster Plus Plus, Evil Plus, and Evil Plus Plus.
Oh, not even plus plus. Okay, that's good.
This is just Evil Plus for now.
Yeah, okay.
Makes sense, I guess.
Oh god.
Evil plus.
Yeah, that's my turn.
It's
Yeah.
been like, it was easily a minute by the way, because I can rage again,
Yeah, it was at least a
yeah?
minute.
Checking.
Okay. Stealthily, a tough bandit that you hadn't noticed rushes round the corner, up to
Oh.
you, Leon, laughing maniacally, very stealthily though. And
Very.
this is so like they have this thing when, I mean, obviously you couldn't do it, so they couldn't see you. When a bandit rolls initiative using deception or stealth, they can attempt to demoralize one creature as a free action. That doesn't seem very stealthy to me, you know? Like that just seems like
It's like we hear a whisper like you're fucked.
Anyway, runs up.
Misses.
That's why you're the tank, my friend.
Yeah, glances off your shield,
Doink.
and he looks surprised. Beck.
Oh, it's my turn already.
Oh, actually, yeah, you're 29. Sorry.
Guess I'm ready enough. I can rage top left and be in these 4 spaces, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, sounds like a plan, my man.
Oh, you rhymed.
Swing, swing at him. A little swing, swing.
Don't swing at me.
I swing at you.
Oh, okay. That obviously hits. You know how tough these guys are.
Can't remember how the AC is. 24.
For 40. Ooh, what a hit.
No. 37.
No, I can't add. I thought it was a third 3 in there somewhere. You're right. First 3.
I will go for a little what? Number 2? A little.
You can do it.
What?
Got it out. Ah, you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it.
Well, he's flat-footed, right? I surprised him with my rage.
Especially after the first hit.
I guess I miss him, Chris.
You do.
It's like 24 AC or something? I can't remember. Oh, he's reading something. That means something spooky's about to happen.
I was checking out something works. It's going to be relevant.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. That's what I don't like.
Wait, normally you don't check until after it's way too late, and you're like, oh, they had this ability? Oh, fuck it.
Yeah, I like-
No, sorry, yeah, you miss and then what?
That's my turn. I rage.
That's your turn. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. This one rushes in.
Our bottleneck's working.
Only fools rush in, guys.
That's a double move. Like, what a piece of shit.
I love it.
Fools rushing.
Alright. Like, to there, then to there. You definitely got cover from his attack.
Yeah,
but,
right.
you know, he gets. No, in that case, you don't know you have attack opportunity. You would just move there.
Oh, you love to hear it. So he provokes, you say?
Yeah, he does.
You love to hear it. Does he get cover when I can attack him?
Yes.
Let's see if it matters.
Nope. Well, it stopped it from critting, but he dies anyway. Oh no, he has 23 AC. It didn't stop from critting.
I love the bottleneck plan. That's how I always feel. What kind of gestures with body on the ground? It sucks to be that guy.
And this
Yeah,
one
no. I mean, that was
takes
basically like 2
advantage
minutes
of
ago.
the lack of attack of opportunity. I'm just moving to front before I move in here.
He doesn't.
Rushes in,
I mean, he would have stepped then anyway, so you know.
sneaky. And now he was trying it the whole time. I stopped so I could like move into the front of the tokens. You can't do it once he's already in the same space. And ha!
Yeah, you heard him.
The golem has to be pretty slow, though, right?
Right, it's a golem. They're like 5 feet a turn. Do it.
Alright,
Stands up from her chair.
That's an
what does
action.
Kimiko do?
It's an action.
Yeah, that is an action.
It's 2 actions, actually. So
So-
very reclining chair.
Pulls out a morning star.
A morning star, Jesus. Okay.
Is it
Nice.
shining?
Fancy looking morning star.
Oh.
Some of these bandits have had fancy weapons, by the way.
Wait, all the tough ones, maybe?
Yeah, and all the tough ones indeed.
Yeah,
And maybe the
Yes, that's
assassins
probably-
too.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Highly illegal. And
Throw these guys in.
moves to there.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Man, it's a good thing we used to be guards. You know, we have a legal authority to do what we're doing.
I don't think there's any legal about this, buddy.
I didn't do much of this back when I was working. That's true.
Did you ever? We shouldn't have a conversation in the middle of the fight. That's...
Don't tell me about your backstory.
yeah.
Alright, what does El Stone Golem do?
The golem
Lots of
wordlessly and inevitably begins to stride inexorably
Sorry,
towards
what?
the party.
Say that word again?
Inexorably.
Inexorable. What does
Okay.
that mean?
Good use.
It means it's inexorable.
You use it in a sentence other than that.
Inevitable.
It marches
Very good
inexorably.
movement, though, if you love to hear it.
Impossible to stop or prevent.
Okay, thank you.
Of a person,
I know
impossible
a
to
lot of
persuade
words.
by request or entreaty.
He hasn't met my diplomacy yet.
Yeah, talk to the golem. Convince it.
You're up, Moonsong.
I will do my Interstellar Void, which is cold damage.
Oh,
He was made for this fight. Probably has a pretty good.
It is
She-
cold damage.
Probably has a pretty good board save.
Thing is, they still get affected by this shit, right? I don't remember how it was. We fought one before, I think.
Well, it depends. If it
something
critically
golem.
succeeds and takes no damage, then it's a different story.
Mhm.
which is
It does not critically succeed, and because it takes any amount of cold damage,
it dies.
It dies.
It dies. No, but it certainly takes a chunk of cold damage.
More than the 7 it would take otherwise.
More than the 7 it would take otherwise. Part of it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see. Let me
Nice.
read it.
It's like a 6 or something.
Oh, I don't know.
And then I will move backwards.
Fly, little one. Fly, you fool.
That's my turn.
And it is, of course, immune to the fatiguing effect of your spell.
What?
Of course.
Well, but it moved so far, surely it's tired.
I'd be tired.
Brahma.
I'd be exhausted.
How much cover does she get from Stone Golem Boy?
Oh, definitely. It's like blocking the tunnel. Like, definitely greater cover.
If I killed it, Hectoress, would it block the tunnel forever and she would die a cold, lonely death?
Ah, like all the pieces wouldn't even be difficult terrain.
It falls to pieces for her.
Bodies aren't difficult terrain.
Alrighty. Well,
Complicated.
in that case, I will use my Eldritch Shot
Oh.
at the Stone Golem.
Ooh.
Ooh. Cold.
Yeah, I could use
damage?
Ray of Frost on it. Meg just stops like, wait a second, guys.
I but you're raging, buddy.
No, but it
don't think
misses.
that hits.
I don't know what my rolls. I have rolled like less than 10
Yeah,
for
you
like
did.
12 attacks in a row now.
But it's the big
Still
one's
many.
coming, you know? The big one's
Oh,
coming.
wait, when you crit on
Yeah.
the Eldritch Blast?
You gotta roll low. It's OP when you crit with the longbow. There's extra damage, you know.
That's true.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that does not hit
No.
the golem. Well, you got more shots though, right?
No, because that is a 3-action.
How sad. Leon.
Yeah,
Oh, hey.
right
Um,
there. 3-action. Hurts.
okay. First I'll have Claudia.
Remembered her name. Good job.
Shut the fuck up. First I will have her claw.
Oh, we're flanking.
Wait, first I'll have her jaws. Which one was agile? I forget. Claws are agile. Jaws or no? Jaws first.
Ooh, that is almost a crit, but
Oh, but she's flanking.
even that's why it's almost
Oh,
a crit.
dang. And then with the finesse claw, so I do like this.
You're right.
The agile, yep. That is also almost a crit, but slightly less almost a crit. Nevertheless, it does hit.
So low.
And then I will strike him with my spear.
When it's in melee range. Oh, you can't throw it like that.
If only you'd done that, Claudia wouldn't have had to attack it. It would have just died.
Hey, shut up, Chris.
I didn't know that.
Maybe if Claudia crit on the first one, you know.
Yeah, right.
Amazing action economy.
And she doesn't have range, I do, maybe. And then I will raise my shield again.
Okay,
Get
this one is dead. Back.
ready for the charge back, it's gonna close.
Alright, I'll try. Whoop. 40. You don't see me.
Almost a crit.
Is he alive after 64 damage? I don't know how much HP these things have.
He alive after 64 damage? No. No, he is not.
Alright, and then I have 2 actions left, so I'm ready for the charge, but it's not coming, so I instead use...
You
Can
charge it.
Can I place Leon in front of me as an action? With 2 actions. 2 actions. Interact, pick up, then drop.
No.
No? Alright, and instead...
You can ready an attack, right?
Oh shit, you couldn't do that. But then use my actions, like, it'll like provoke anyway, right?
Maybe, yeah.
But, is it 2 actions?
You can stand in front of me.
Funny guy. 2 actions. Maybe it's something in front of you is the fine. No, I wouldn't do that. Stupid back reason. I'll use the healer's gloves on myself and then like re-grip my sword. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Healer's gloves. Yeah. How much is it?
2d6.
Yeah, I'll click that so I can see. No.
Oh.
That's how it
No,
works.
No. Much better, much better.
Nice.
Okay, that's my turn. And then yeah, I can like re-grip myself. Can't even remember if I have to ungrip to do this or not. It will reset. I could do it while holding stuff, but I will. That's my turn.
Okay. This one is dead.
Panic Chief.
Chief.
Gonna run in front of the golem.
Insane.
She. Oh, hang on. I need to look up. What is? What are all the runes on your weapon, Beck?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No one knows, Chris.
It's like +2,
Maybe.
right?
+2 striking, fast flame.
Okay. What's the highest level rune?
Probably
Probably the
+2.
+2, right?
Although it
That's
might be
not-
striking.
No, it's a +2. No, normal striking is way lower.
Not
It's,
the frost
the
or
highest one
anything?
is it's level 10. Level 10.
Level 10. Okay, cool. In
I don't
that
see why
case,
that's any importance right now.
okay, the bandit chief moves to here, peering around the golem
Oh, I
at
can't
the
do
group of you. Sees you, Beck,
I can't
standing
even see
there
her.
with
I
your
can't even
weapon,
see her. I can't see her square, Chris. How could
and
she
yet
see
she
my
can
square?
see you. She can actually see
What?
quite a lot of you.
She's
What? Doesn't make any sense.
using angles.
You can only see, I guess,
Because
you only
vision
see
is
from the
based on the
center
center
of
of
your
your
token.
token.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, then she doesn't see my sword, which is my right hand, Chris.
Don't know about that.
It's in both hands.
In both
you
hands.
just swung it.
But I swing from the right.
Wait, so you're cleaving through the wall?
Frost runes. Now that's cheating. And casts a spell
Bullshit.
and attempts a counteract check.
Jesus.
Trying to dispel it? Can you do that? Is that legal?
You can dispel magic on weapons?
It gets suppressed for 10 minutes.
Does it actually do?
I mean, odds are no.
Oh, you look really
No, I say odds are slightly no. She's like an 11 or 12 or something. And yeah, you see the runes on your sword dim,
I hit it a little with my hand.
and yeah, dim and
Slow
flicker.
battery.
It feels like a much more mundane weapon in your hands.
Oh, well, that's gonna be a little fun. So all the
Yeah, a little bit.
all
A
the
little
runes
bit.
ended.
Yeah, the magic of the item is suppressed.
I grab my replica greatsword.
You just got the backup.
He used a dupe glitch, and he has 2 now. So
Okay. This boy strides boldly forwards.
Tom, you need to do that all the time, okay?
this is gonna hurt. I have a feeling.
20 exactly.
Yeah, but it's gonna hurt us, not you, so...
I mean, I attack it, Chris, when against, you know. Like,
Yeah.
But we're one party, guys.
Yeah, I don't
Your
feel
pain
like...
is my pain.
Don't-
Not directly.
Doesn't feel like that sometimes, George. It doesn't-
It's 2 less, I guess. And then
Yeah,
we'll go
and we'll have to figure out the striking and then yeah, exactly.
Let's roll.
Just roll.
Could you just add like another greatsword to your character sheet for a second?
Too much.
It's literally Click the I
Yeah,
button.
but it's got like you've got to like add the rage and everything. Like,
Rage.
Oh, that's
fire
actually
and
fair.
clumsy and all the.
Hmm.
Your weapon clinks off its hard, rocky form.
No, I'm flanking with Claudia. Clinks off.
As it strides forwards and emits a pulse of enervation around it that you guys feel clawing at you and cloying you and slowing and making your movements sticky. Make a fortitude saving throw.
If you know Claudia's immune and things clawing at her.
Cloying.
Oh shit. Because I will use my second hero point on that actually. I really don't want to be slowed. Is that crazy? No, I think it's fine.
I don't think it is. Slowed is a little bad.
Yeah, but then if Chris said it's slowed, then it paralyzes you afterwards. I don't want to get paralyzed.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's worth it.
Oh, okay. I think so.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So Claudia is slowed 1 for a minute.
Oh yeah, that would really suck. Yeah.
And you guys know there will be a delay because you guys know all about this thing. So I'll roll the d4 publicly. Ooh, it takes ages. Okay.
That's good, right?
Do we know if we killed a person dispelling my weapon if the weapon comes back, Chris?
The spell is not concentration.
Oh shit.
But I mean, you don't know how dispel magic works.
Well, you just told me, you sucker. Yeah, okay, so let me just add this to the turn order. No, it was a mistake. I needed to do round calculation. -1, add, put it 4, and then put it there under the golem. Okay. So yeah, stride, slowing pulses, and then
Crushes Claudia into the
strikes
dirt.
at no, strikes in fact at Beck.
I'll take it.
Beck tried to strike at him.
Leon, this is your turn. This is your fight to show you who's boss.
Oh!
Why didn't that roll the damage? Oh, because I clicked on the 24 instead of the actual fist word.
Ah, you better reroll, Chris.
Yeah.
Don't know about that.
Right.
Hey, look at that. Critical damage was the same anyway. That's what it was.
So 40 reduced by 11.
And I'll strike at it.
Your strike glances off it, dealing no damage.
It's one of these things with
Oh.
it's the bane of our party. High AC targets.
Look, I'm just pressing the. Yeah, we're rolling the dice. You know, we can't really.
I know.
Moonsong.
Will sustain my spell.
Okay, why didn't the spell? The Interstellar Void is constantly on it in cold damage, huh? Yet to dispel, you know.
Because it's immune to all spells.
No, wait. Oh, wait. So you can't dispel spell effects on it. Crazy. Wait, but you can still dispel the Interstellar Void, like just out of interest, no?
I don't think so. It's immune to all spells and effects other than its own, but certain types of spells affect it in different ways.
Yeah, but like, yeah. So certain spell does affect it. So why can't you dispel that? Like the spell.
It's like, isn't it? Certain spells affect it in interesting ways, and it like lists all those interesting ways. I think I don't know. I don't think you can dispel
No,
magic.
but I mean, like dispel magic spell actually would.
Maybe.
Dispel.
But like you target it, so like it's you
No,
know,
you
wording
target
of-
the spell, right?
No, the
I'm
wording,
pretty
the
sure
wording of
globes
spell
have a
magic.
special thing like
Oh, it targets. Oh, okay.
there's specific things that can and cannot affect it, including dispel magic.
Oh, okay.
Stone Golem is
So we just seem to
stone
be
of flesh or whatever, right?
Be able to dispel a spell, right? Like.
It would. It says one spell effect. Okay, maybe it would. Maybe it would. Maybe it would.
But it didn't, and I'll
It
take it.
didn't.
I'll take it.
Come on.
As long as we
Fortitude.
save it,
Yeah.
stand
So
it long
fortitude save from the
Don't
stone
crit succeed,
golem.
please.
Yeah, we just.
Yay,
It does not
don't
Oh, as
critically
long as it doesn't
succeed.
succeed, then it can take that extra damage. Holy shit.
Oh,
I'll just stand there being immutable as long as I need to. Ooh.
Another 1/6 of each HP. There we go.
I can take a lot of
And then I will.
It's a timer. You love.
And then I will cast another spell, once again with cold damage. And And I will make it's a 15-foot thingy, so it's gonna hit the bandit chief as well, but not any of us.
Who's also
Okay.
vulnerable to cold damage.
Definitely. Come on, a blast! Bam!
Shadow Blast. So
Will or reflex is the.
It says force
choice.
fit. So that's
Yeah, it's not force. Should be cold. Should be cold.
Will
Which one
or
do you choose?
reflex?
I could
Oh,
choose many
target
different things.
choice. Oh, that's
Will
a-
or
your
reflex.
choice.
Okay.
Takes damage
Takes half.
again.
But then takes the cool.
Take
So-
10.
The 5d10 again.
And that's a lot of
Another.
ability, huh? You're really
another
fucking good
1/6.
at a caster who does cool damage, huh?
Yeah.
And the bandit chief as well. Yes.
Bandit Chief as well. Let's see. She want to do will or reflex? She wants to do reflex.
It doesn't surprise me.
And she fails.
Nice.
And takes the full 13
13.
cold damage.
Huge damage.
Jesus Christ. Fucking 5d8
13
rolled
5d8.
3
Come
2s
on.
and 2 2s. 3 2s. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Spell attack still adds to your multiple attack penalty, right?
Fuck, no idea. I think so. If it does it,
Surely.
Should say.
Yeah, it's an attack roll. Yeah.
I don't know if it does. Does it have the attack trait? Well, that's
Wait,
what.
does
that's
what?
does it, right?
So like, for example, if I just cast Ray of Frost rather than through the bow, it's a 2 action. It isn't a trait is an attack trait.
Yeah, yeah.
So it would count. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Well, shit. I think I'll just do the 3 action this round because I can. Again at this motherfucker.
Surely your ability to hit with a bow is better as well, you know?
It's 1 better, is what's sad.
Way
It's only
better.
1 mana? What?
It's only 1 better. It's literally the +1 on my bow is the only thing that's different about it. It's because they're both expert,
But
so
like,
there's no other benefit.
doesn't- But what's your casting stat? It's the same as your dex?
Let me pull it up.
I mean, range. Range.
I have it in, and it says my spell attack roll is 17.
Okay. But does it use it? Like, I don't know how spell attack rules work. It uses your dex? I thought it always use like the...
Maybe they do for this specific archetype. I don't know about
Yeah.
No, I don't know. It just seems really weird though.
Right. I
It says
don't-
no, it's in here using charisma. Weird.
But your charisma's less than your dex, right?
Yeah,
It
way
is,
less. Hang on, so
yeah.
let me just lay this real
It
quick.
shouldn't be that.
Train, attack, ray of
Oh,
frost.
I think it's because I put the. I think I was trying to make sure that, like, for my normal, like, I was thinking I'd always use the 3 attack action of it, which would
Oh,
be a
dude.
+4 from my dex.
Yeah.
So that's what. Okay, yeah. So I have to change this to charisma.
It's better for you too.
Yeah, so it'd be a +14 versus. Okay, that makes a big difference then. Yeah. So I'll just do the 3 action. Big boy, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
If only Blackbird was here.
Understand my rolls are so
Link's
bad.
off. It's just a D10, you know. It's just...
I basically have
no.
been rolling a D10
Sadly.
trying to hit
This
a
fight,
thing with a
you let
DC, like an AC of
Moonsong do
30.
all the damage. It'll be the first boss Moonsong that kills the entire.
Leon.
Yeah, I have one more spell.
Um,
Hold it off.
I mean,
probably immune to being frightened, so I will raise my shields.
I don't think it is immune to frightened.
doesn't make sense.
It's afraid of just about everything. Or it's immune to just about everything.
Yeah,
but
it's immune to
not-
mental.
Oh, and that's frightened.
Oh, does that? Okay.
Yeah.
Mental
Is
is
it
just a
worth
way to group
action?
all of those things together.
Yeah.
Get it, Leon.
Yeah, I'll. Would that be worth?
Get it.
Yeah, I'll have Claudia's slow, but she can still use 1 action, so I'll have her use her support action to make the flat fluid, just so I have a better chance to hit it.
I like it.
And then.
Wait, you're supposed to deal damage. Make the target first.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, you're right. Fuck. Man, I keep fucking that up. Okay, well, shield does that, and then bam.
Hey, Moonsong.
Do I reroll? Do I reroll? Nah.
I like how Moonsong is the only one who's done damage to it.
Yeah.
We've done pretty
Yeah.
good damage. You have 1 more action, right? Oh no, you
Yeah.
No, I raised my shield.
Raise shield again. Okay. Back.
I try and knock it
What are you
down.
gonna do with your wiffle bat?
I try to use it to knock it down. You don't need magic to knock something down now, do you? Right, so first of all, I have to hit it though, which is the real problem.
A magic weapon does make that easy.
Oh!
Hey.
That hit.
So it is, because it's one
Okay,
less
so
damage.
One less damage, so 20,
Yeah,
and no
20.
fire or cold. Okay, cool.
And then I have to do the athletics.
Actually, our weapon is not adamantine though, so it only takes this much damage.
Oh, takes no damage, huh? I didn't see.
No,
A little bit
it
of
just
damage.
takes resistance.
Alright, I would then try the athletics, but... Oh, the pension does increase to after, nice. Okay, so it's straight up. Plus 20, I guess it's reflex. Let me click the button. 29?
Against its reflex DC. That succeeds against its reflex DC.
Oh, baby.
Down.
You knock it to the ground
Now he's flat-footed,
with
baby.
a thump.
Flat-footed. Not judging myself to ever hit with a minus.
Wow, what a fucking thought is what that must be if it just like
10. Yeah.
falls down.
Right.
What a fucking sod. No, I'll go quick fishing. No, third action. What else can I really do? You know what? I'll go quick fishing with my shitty non-magical weapon. Oh, baby, you love to see it.
Nice.
Ah.
You love to see it. I didn't want to move, so I was
Okay.
threatening, you know. I keep hitting my sword.
Bandit Chief
I'm gonna try.
casts a spell centered. Yeah, that's 30 feet, right? Yeah, okay. Centered there. And there is a sudden, high-frequency sonic attack that splits the air and hits all three of you, Claudia, Leon, and Beck.
How can that not affect a golem?
It's immune to all magic.
Doesn't make sense, though, but it's made of stone.
Immune to all
Golems are
magic.
stupid.
Man, she really baited me with a morning star.
Oh, no, hang on, that's not how Shadow works in this edition.
Hmm?
It's a whole different spell. Oh, it sounds shit. No, not using that. Instead,
I love when that happens. You're like,
Like
oh
one-
god,
one-
5e
one-
got in the way.
it affects one unattended object. I don't know about that. Like,
Oh yeah.
That's what Shadow
Oh
does
my
in this
god,
version?
so yeah, it's so bad.
Okay, instead, measures some distances. Beck, you have 30 feet.
Oh, Beck.
Well, I think you're probably immune to this.
Beck is being
yes,
picked
doesn't know
on right
that.
now. I
Cast
feel
a
bad.
spell, and you are overwhelmed with panic.
That doesn't sound like Beck.
Make a will saving throw against fear.
24?
That is a failure,
Yeah.
causing you to become frightened too.
Yeah, so it's reduced to fighting one. It's like, fuck man, I'm not sure what to do early on, man. My sword isn't doing shit.
Hold your ground, we got it. Our allies are hurting us.
Having done that, she moves up behind it like this.
Sounds like
On its turn, it attempts to just push all of you back, all three of you.
Still have to
Wait, I
stand
need to
first?
push. Oh yeah, okay, no, you're right. It stands up. It probably stands
I
up.
attack it. Might as well.
Come on, credits.
It's a free natural attack. Yeah, that's great.
Hmm,
Ah.
it's
So
not
it
that
gets
bad.
to its feet as your attack rains harmlessly off it. And then it wants to just stride. Yeah. It wants to stride like this, straight to here,
Sounds good.
using its
Hmm.
inexorable march. So
Okay.
each creature in its path must decide for itself if it wishes to try and stop the movement or simply go with it.
Of course I stop the movement.
Yeah, I'll try to
Well,
stop
if
the
you try and stop the
movement.
movement, there's a potential of taking damage.
Of
Otherwise,
course
you
I
just
stop
get
the
pushed.
movement. Yeah, but Beck would stop.
Alright, in that case, make fortitude saving throws, Leon and Beck.
Can we help each
Claudia
other?
probably decides not to try and stop.
Yeah.
Claudia, stop it, Claudia.
But yeah, both of you make fortitude saving throws.
I'll re-roll
If I
this.
succeed, Chris, on a 4 save, I get a critical success.
Ooh, interesting.
Ooh.
Okay, so
I'm using this to re-roll.
Well, okay. You succeed. You critically succeed, Beck, and therefore you do not take damage.
Oh, baby.
Leon, you failed. But even had you succeeded, you would have still taken the damage. You just would have stopped the movement. You have to critically succeed to not take the damage.
Oh, but I have Juggernaut, so I also get a critical success if I succeed.
You all critically succeed, but you didn't succeed regularly.
Oh. Yeah, I did it. I used my...
Yeah, 32 still fails.
Oh, damn. Jesus.
So you take damage as if damaged by its fist, Leon. So you take 19
Okay.
for impeding it.
I was fucking, put up the fucking sword, Where is he?
Well, you are frightened, right? So it does reduce your...
Oh, it's -1, yeah, because actually does
But,
35 succeed normally.
35 does succeed normally,
Oh
yeah.
God, Leon, you don't say shit.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, so you take no damage with your bullshit.
Will we stop it moving?
Yeah, you stop it moving.
Whoa. That's it back. We're holding our ground. Good job, man.
Hold the line!
Action
Except, don't, because I want to shoot that bandit and he's blocking the way.
tries to do the same thing again,
Oh, fuck.
pushing all three of you.
Succeeded once, you gotta try again,
Do I have to decide before it...
Yeah,
Hey, that's
Yeah, I'll
He's trying
I'll
what
try.
it's the exact same thing. Just next
Oh.
to march through them.
Another
Huh? Oh, damn it.
Claudia does not resist. So
so it moves and we take the damage, right?
So it moves, so you guys stay in the same positions relative to it. So here, here, and here. Just pushes you all back.
Hey,
And yes, also both take the fist damage.
I just do 19 again, right?
27. As it
Yikes.
like forces its way through them, getting closer and closer to Moonsong with every.
Wait, but I think I can use my retributive strike on this, because it damages an ally. Right?
Yeah.
Damage is-
Enemy damages an ally. Yep, that's true.
Okay, sure, I'll give it a shot, yeah. Oh yeah, I clicked it again, whoops.
11 less. Nice.
But miss, yeah, again.
I mean, imagine hitting this thing.
Yeah.
What a ball barrel.
Exactly. It's a
Oh wait, then I take
Let's just roll a little bit. It's not easy, it's really not that high.
27.
I mean, it's high, but like you guys definitely fought higher.
we've all been rolling pretty terribly.
Yeah.
You definitely fought like things like 3 or 4 higher ACs than this. Anyway, that's its turn. Moonsong.
Keep it coming, Moonsong. Keep it coming. But who cares? You can roll that. You can.
God
sustain
damn it!
the spell,
Sustain the spell.
It's gotta keep
Okay.
failing.
It makes its
Come on.
fortitude save.
Keep
That's
failing.
like
Man,
that.
it's got plus 24. It can critically
It's-
succeed.
Yeah, I can too, yeah.
Yeah, China.
Yeah, it goes both ways.
And then for
Oh wow, that's a good one. It's only 2 more, I
So yeah, it's
think.
like slowly freezing solid.
and then I will do my other
Keep it from Moonsong. Keep it from Moonsong.
I will cast this spell in this square, hitting also the bandit chief.
Holy casket.
Holy can.
Seven.
Good God, that is bad damage.
1/1.
Well, and I don't think it doesn't take damage, right?
No,
It's
water
so,
damage.
it's water.
It's got the water
Traits is
trait.
water.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
true. It does have the water trait.
Nice. Some shit
Does
damage.
it have any immunity to positive
Good.
damage? No.
But it's only to undead it takes positive, Chris. Not everything.
And good. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry. It was just the original. Bludgeon.
And then-
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
just
that's
that
got the water
thing.
trait. That's just
Yeah.
okay. Cool. So it makes a reflex
So-
save first. We'll do it.
But it's not water
That
damage.
is a fail.
It's not like water
Doesn't
damage,
matter.
is it? It's not
Straight
water
fail.
damage.
It just. I mean, there's no such thing as water damage,
Oh,
right?
no, is it?
I just,
Oh, okay.
I just
No,
think the
it
fact
just-
that
Yeah, all water is
yeah,
like
this
bludgeoning
thing
damage, right?
has the water trait means that it takes the 5d10. Yeah.
Nice. Good work.
And then only one more.
Because I grabbed my vital holy.
Ooh.
My God, you're all good for 40.
Maybe.
Almost completely
Ah.
broken now.
And
And the
chief
bandit
as well.
chieftain curses. Chief curses as she takes the
7.
see. Well, we'll see. You know, reflex saving throw.
Which might be a fiend, you know?
That is a fail. 7 and a good damage to fiends. Ah, she's not a fiend. What a shame.
Ah, damn.
Yeah.
Good damage to fiends. She's got the traits human and humanoid. Ah well.
That's my third.
Okay. Bromok.
Do you have any cover from me now? Golem's out of the way finally.
No cover from you.
Target acquired.
Exactly. 4 shots, motherfucker. Let's go. 35.
Now the attack's coming in.
That is a crit.
Now the
Woo! Let's do this shit.
Oh! Oh!
48.
Alright.
What the
Also
Yep,
pinned.
Pinned and
Also D10
D10
fire.
persistent.
Yeah.
Yep. Which is great because now she's flat-footed to me for the next attack
No.
as well.
Oof.
That's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Highs and
Third
lows.
attack.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay,
And
okay.
so +2 and flat-footed for the last one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You had a good one.
Holy shit, look at that. A
5,
3, a 5, a 1.
Yes.
Motherfucking god damn it. Okay. Oh well.
You
At least
know,
I got
Right.
it.
good work, yeah, and for a lot of damage.
I'll try.
Right, Leon.
I haven't actually gone through to its, armor yet, so I'll try to
It's
spirit.
possible, Leon, it's possible.
30?
That is a hit.
Ooh, baby.
And yeah, it's like as you stab the spot that Moonsong has been repeatedly freezing, it shatters into 1,000 icy shards all over the ground.
God, I was like kind of that damage in an AoE.
Except I'm just going to leave it here so I can add up the experience later. But it shatters into 1,000 icy
Make it
shards
red,
all
make it
over the
red, yeah.
ground.
And then I will.
Like, no, impossible.
Nothing's possible with the power.
Impossible.
Fairly easy, actually.
Go get him, Claudia. And with the one action Claudia has, she'll move over here. And
She
then.
can pounce though, right? Oh no, she can. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right,
she
so
can
that-
cat bounce.
Oh no. Wait, is she still slowed one? Doesn't it go down every turn?
Nope. Slowed one for a minute.
Oh, God.
Huh.
But that's 35. She have 35 speed.
Yeah,
30 to that. Yeah. Okay. Easy. Yeah.
She was 35.
she has 35. Yeah. Oh, but
Nope.
whiffs. And I will. That's difficult terrain, or did we just say no to that?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to like move in real ray, yeah, so I'll move over there. But that's my turn.
Sudden charge, baby.
It's like, damn it, stupid pet, like batting all this stuff.
Sudden charge around here, because I can squeeze through this. I can't actually squeeze through that.
No.
Just stop here.
No.
If I can stand here,
Yes.
I sudden charge it here. Oh, stupid normal weapon.
And you whack her with the wiffle bat.
The wiffle bat.
Oof.
The wiffle bat.
Pretty hard.
That
So it's
is-
6 less, and then not the additional, so 21. She tried
Hit, not a crit.
Oh, but it's actually -2, so I always forget. But yeah, it's not.
So it's wait, so it's how much less?
It's 31, but it's the same because it's flat-footed
Yeah.
and minus as well.
Why is she
Okay.
flat-footed?
Pinned her, right? Oh no,
That
no,
doesn't
no.
I
make
pinned her,
it
but that's
flat-footed,
only
dude.
for me is she
The
flat-footed.
31 does hit though. 31's a regular hit.
So 21.
So 20. Oh, I hate to hear it. 21. Okay.
I have another attack. Wait, that did like no damage. What happened?
I mean, that one.
I see.
Promo kit was
I
pretty-
did some,
pretty
I
dank.
did some.
You
Ah,
did it
did
wrong.
I do it wrong? I think I did.
Oh, but that time did really.
Tried to undo to see if I did it wrong, and it just made this guy not blue. I guess I'll never. -2, still only a hit.
-9 damage on that, so 20. 27. Sort of a non-magic weapon. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me back my sword.
Creatures in
It's an
rage.
important
Damn it!
sword to me.
Curse
It's
you!
an important
Curse
sword.
you!
No, but don't actually curse us. We've had enough of that in the past.
And she
She tries. I attack and shoots you because.
attacks you.
She gets to swing it.
What is that?
Backity
What is
back.
that? Actually, she tries to cast a spell with somatic and verbal components.
It's gonna be a problem for her. When the attack will come through, it's gonna be a big problem. Oh, baby, a big problem.
-3. Oh god.
Oh. The
Leaves
persistent
her,
fire will take her out.
leaves her on 1 HP.
Persistent fire will
But
take
she
her
does become blurred.
out. Oh, fuck. She blurred the fire itself with the real question.
then,
Concealed. Do I have a concealed?
What does conceal? Oh, that just means like you have to
Like a
roll
marker for concealed.
above an 11.
Whatever, doesn't quite matter. And then with her last action, she swings at you with her Morning Star Beck,
Hey, now.
cursing your name.
What's my name, huh? You don't know it.
She hits you.
I called you back multiple times.
Fucking
She hits you, does not crit you for 27.
Ow.
Very spiky. And
then
then
D10
end of her
persistent.
turn, the D10 burns her out and she dies.
Yeah.
Nice.
God damn it.
The
Also,
chaos.
I'm going to give you guys some extra experience on this fight because I realized I made an oopsie that made this harder than it needed to be.
Really?
I realize it only now.
What's
Oh,
the-
that was
Yeah,
yeah.
you see, it turns out, and Ian's going to hate me, but it turns out that spell magic can only be cast on unattended objects. Unattended magic items.
He was
So,
really
you know,
not paying
chuck in
attention to
chuck
it.
in a
So.
little
Hit
bit
like
of-
once anyway.
chuck in a little bit of extra, you know. Chuck in like an extra 20 experience or something.
I mean, worth I'll take it. You know, we got
Alright,
the
while
fight,
you're
I'll
getting
take it.
experience, I gotta go pee. I'll be back.
Yeah, that's a little mean.
I go.
Could have hit more with that +2 rune.
Go
Are we out of combat,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Quickly check out this room. That's a nice bed.
And the striking, you know, missed. You lost a little bit of damage off that.
Oh, she's the only one with an actual bed. It's kind of. Well.
Oh man, good. I kind of I relax a little. Get
That
small
was-
again. I like nice
things
imagine
are
that movie
very-
song.
Thank you.
Not sure what would happen if they'd have a
Yes, I was-
magic user there.
I was afraid it would not be enough.
That's really good thing you guys managed to roll to know that it was cold that you had to hit it with as
Yeah.
well.
Pretty
Like,
Good
Tom
knowledge
and Josh
check.
both like just boshed out natural 20s on the knowledge check.
Jesus, that's good.
They were both like, I have a son called Stone Golem.
Man, I kind of like as I kind of look over, you know, I kind of walk back, you know, after check out the town. I'm like, what kind of fucking bandit stacking in town have one of those? And I kind of gesture, you know,
Right.
the golem.
What is? Oh, she. What is this?
Yeah, like I think you and Blomhock seem to have some idea what that was, Moonsong.
Was a stone golem. Very dangerous
But is it
anti-magic creature.
But
It does have weaknesses.
Is it like a living creature that like they
No, it's something someone made.
Look at the size of the
she
thing.
made? I kind of like kicked the chief with my feet. Like she was
But
like, she was
I
a
doubt
mage,
it.
right? She
I
guessed
doubt
that.
she made it, but
Does the stone that the golem was made of look like the stone that was in this cave?
Does it look like adamantine?
No, it looks like marble.
Hmm. Whatever it was.
Well,
looks
have
pretty
we
fancy.
figured out like all the magic items shit, or are we
Nah,
still?
that's
not
your
yet, not that far.
Sure.
That's, yeah. yeah.
Okay, let me tell you about this, Josh. Every tough bandit that you can find
Mhm.
has a +1 hatchet. The assassins each had, and there were 2 of them,
invisibility push.
+1 striking composite short bows, +1 rapiers,
Man,
Does that get...
and
too much.
a lot of poisons.
How about invisibility potions?
No, they only had 1 of those, and they each used them.
What are you
Ah,
doing?
fucking-
But they have 3 each. Each one has 3 giant centipede venoms. Assuming they use a couple each, like didn't keep track, but let's say 6 simple injury poisons, and 2 sleep poisons, as
Two
well
sleep-
as
How
each
many
one-
sleep potions? Sorry.
2 sleep. Each one had 2 sleep poisons, so a total of
Okay, so
4. Total of 12 simple injury poisons, and a total of 6 giant centipede venoms, as well as a total of 2 lesser dark vision elixirs.
It's only like belonging.
2 each
to
or
it.
2 total?
2 total.
Okay.
1
Any
each.
sort of, like personal effects in this room or anything?
A few. There's some like loose articles of treasure scattered around. Some like fairly valueless looking jewelry and stuff.
Sure.
Like a couple of sort of like dirty, maybe even like slashed or like frame busted paintings around and stuff. Really not very much. Doesn't look like there's a huge like treasure trove in here.
Yeah, I sit on the
The throne is real fancy.
But why would like someone who can control someone like that just be attacking a fucking village? It doesn't make sense, right? I'm not
Oh,
just
and what was on the
mortified,
bandit
Josh.
chieftain? Or the
Out. The bandit chieftain has a +1 crossbow, a +2 striking morning star,
2. You hear that, Leon? Nudge, nudge.
and
Or they have a.
Sorry, go on.
there was a ring that seems to have crumbled to dust.
I snorted.
With your knowledge checks, do you think it was the ring that gave her command over the stone golem?
yeah.
You thought I was too good for us to have up this, you bastard.
And then
Man, if
between
you
all of
killed
them,
her
is there
first-
any gold, silver, platinum pieces, stuff like that?
Not around here, no.
All right, cool.
Not on any of their bodies either.
What
Interesting.
would the Golem be doing at a later time?
Look, she had a pretty powerful thing going on here, I agree, but there's not many places in the world you can hide from the dawn. She clearly wasn't resistance. So,
Oh, yeah.
I guess she was just kind of figuring things out, how to run an operation, breaking the law.
I guess so.
Chris, am I correct in saying that there were 12 tough bandits? I just can't tell if someone's like one is over the top of another.
1, 2, 3. We're here.
My fingers.
4, 5. Yep. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There were 13. There was 2 stacks. There was one place where they were stacked, so a total of 13
Cool.
tough bandits.
Gotta admit, she had nice taste in chairs, so pretty comfy.
Apparently, that was the only thing she had nice taste in.
Yeah.
I mean, I did like that at least, she was wearing a mask, given pandemic and everything. That was nice of her.
As you're searching around and checking everything out, Bromont, give me a perception check. Do you have me a perception check?
Okie dokie.
I look underneath the
Ooh.
checklist for any loose change.
Hot diggity. As you're sort of like checking out the different corners of the cave and so on, you haven't worked your way back through it all, but you find in this area over here, there's something about the earth, there's the way the soil and dirt is lying, kind of catches your eye, and you sort of scuff it back with your boot. Just like stepping onto it, you hear like a hollow wooden thunk. And stepping back with your boot, you find there seems to be like a large trapdoor right here.
Cool. I'll back up a step.
Put it on
That's
a map
why you're
layer.
asking me about
Oh.
in that area.
Inspecting it closely, it seems to have been. It doesn't seem to have a lock on this side, but it does seem to be like locked shut. And it also seems quite old. There's a lot of rust around the hinges. It doesn't look like it's been opened anytime recently.
Weird.
Possibly for like even years.
So, like, is it potentially they didn't even know it was here?
I mean, it was pretty obvious when you walked on it that it was there. So it'd be
Right.
hard to believe they never found it. But it doesn't look like they were using it.
Oh, I remember the last time Chris gave us an evil trapdoor.
I know. We got fucked.
So let's do it again, boys.
No, I know,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Can I tell if there's anything magical about it?
About the trapdoor? Nothing that you can tell. There doesn't seem to be any
Okay.
sort of runes or anything on it.
Yeah. So I'll be as I'm collecting apparently 13 fucking +1 hatchets.
Yeah, also, as you're going around, you do notice that from the original cave, there's a couple of, like, side exits that you guys haven't explored yet.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yep, one of them.
I'm like,
But I just mentioned to the party about the trapdoor that's locked.
I guess we could have a little look down there. But Moonsong, you're a mage. You don't reckon my sword is gonna like start working again sometime?
At that moment, the runes flare back into life.
Oh, good work.
Wait a minute.
As they
10 minutes,
remember
right?
that they shouldn't have been infected by the spell first.
Moonsong, if you could make them flare back in when I asked, you could have done it earlier.
It's, Beck was just absent-minded for a second, and his sword counted as unattended. Just for a moment.
Yeah. He was solely focused on the anger of at that
I'll
goal.
remember that if I DM. Right. I'm like maybe I'll take the chair with me because I take the chair with me. I try to force it into the bag of holding.
By the way, how do we want to split up
Definitely
the?
too big for the entrance to the
the
bag.
loot.
of holding.
Carry it then instead, Chris.
Okay.
What sorry?
Do we want to fill yours with everything that we don't like? All the
Oh,
fucking
sure, all the
hatchets.
stuff we're gonna just give into the resistance. Yeah. Wait, how
Yeah.
many did you get? 13.
13 +1 hatchets.
Right. What's the bulk of a hatchet, Chris?
Let me pull it up.
Right, here you go,
I think it's
There's-
L.
there's yours.
I hope it's L.
Too far.
Oh, whatever. We'll work it out after the session. If it's too much, we'll just say I put it somewhere else and I have like stupid incompetence.
I'm almost to the page. Just a second. Sorry. I'm on a physical book,
What else
so
do we have?
it takes.
Anything else I'm taking or that it?
He's looking something.
Hatchet. Yep, it's L.
Nice. Okay, so it's like 1.3 weight. Nice.
Yeah. You could also we could put the +1 crossbow in there.
Okay. Anything else? That it? So 2 +1 rapiers, right?
Yep.
And there were
Actually-
+1 striking composite short bows as well.
Yeah, well, that's what we. Some of those things we keep because we're going to transfer runes around. Some
We don't need
and that's-
basic striking runes or anything anymore.
I mean, for backup weapons, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Backup weapons.
Yeah.
But surely the resistance needs some more. I only have.
You can keep him now, man. Alright. But yeah,
Okay.
Chris, can I control this chair? Oh, I do. Nice.
Oh, you're way ahead.
I stick my legs through the base of it so I can like walk around while inside it.
What?
That looks so fucking
What?
stupid.
I don't know the caveat.
Oh, as if he wasn't obvious enough already.
It's a really nice chair, but you know we have a lot. Oh, that's one hell of a trapdoor. You know, for like the long evenings on the road, it's nice to have something to sit at the campfire.
Is it really worth the hassle of tugging it
Well, I
all?
was hoping I could fit it inside the bag. I can't gesture the bag I'm holding, but it seems a little too big. What about your knapsack?
It's definitely the openings for either of the bags are like an order of magnitude too small to fit the fucking thrown in.
I don't. I mean, I was hoping you could squeeze it. I don't know how magic works.
What if
Like,
you
could-
what if you disassemble it and then reassemble it?
Oh yeah, Chris, I look for the screws that are holding this.
You know, where
Craft check.
where's the manual on this thing?
I move craft check. I use law warfare for shoes. Ooh, 17, you know. That's really
Yeah,
By the
you
way,
reckon you could disassemble this?
I
And
do
I
give
think
Yeah.
both.
disassembled pieces could fit in
Leon,
the bag.
Leon and Beck, I give you both an elixir of dark vision again.
Yeah.
It could be a bit of a squeeze. You might, but like you reckon you could
Bag,
disassemble
bag,
this and put it in the
bag. Back note that he didn't say that you could reassemble it.
Yeah, I could use
Well, the
it.
crafts check,
Yeah.
it just takes 4 days.
Nah, it's like IKEA furniture. It's real easy. I debated. I decided probably not worth it. I guess. And I sadly put it down. I'm like, oh, so do we need to get this open or something?
Well, there's the possibility of there being an explosion when you do.
An explosion? Why?
Well, you know, she was like a magic user, right? So maybe she's magic on it.
Yeah, but she's dead, so the magic dies with her. Right? That's how it works.
Alright, well, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Right, okay, I'll try and open.
Swing at the lock, Chris.
You say swing it? Okay.
It seems locked from the other
I
side.
think it's swing at the. Oh, I think it's swing at just like the hinge mechanism then.
Yeah, you can. Oh, give me an athletics check.
Oh, Babby, you love this. You love those. Hey, don't
That's
oh,
what
you kind of
I'm saying,
moving
more
way
of a
after I see I swing. I see.
It's not particularly hard. You managed to force it open pretty easily. And yeah, like just below, you can see it like opens to reveal the top of like a spiraling flight of stone stairs descending downwards.
I don't know how deep this goes, but it looks like there's a little bit way down.
Is
Pretty
there?
dark as far. It's pretty dark to you, Beck.
Can I kind of like grab a torch from my bag and like light and drop it down and see how like far it goes?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have an
mean,
ever burning torch. Ooh, I don't really want to waste that. I'll get a normal torch.
I mean, it's a spiral staircase. You don't really like. You're gonna lose sight of the torch after like a.
Yeah, but it spirals around a center like kind of empty bed, right?
No, a pillar.
There's a
How
pillar.
many potions can a bandolier hold again?
10.
Yeah.
Maybe. Confidence. Right,
I thought bandoliers were illegal.
Okay,
This
so
was purchased
spiral.
pre-legality.
I think instead, Chris, I grab like something round from the supplies. I don't know, like an apple or something. You know, some round bit of apple.
Yeah.
And kind of toss that down the stairs, just see how long I can hear it, like kind of rolling down the stairs.
Okay. You hear it rolling until like it fades. You don't hear it like stop rolling. You just
Jesus,
hear
I
it.
got good perception.
Wait,
I'm like, that's a long way down.
wait a minute.
Right there. That's
There's
Wait.
definitely like at least a couple of stories, if not
That's
more.
not for these bandits built down into a cave. Like that's not a. That's
I've got it. I know where this leads. It leads right to the Darklands. I'm sure of it.
I mean, that would be coincidental now, wouldn't it?
It's fate, man. It's
I was
fate.
gonna say it maybe leads to a hidden entrance into the town that they've been robbing,
Yeah, it's also.
but
fate.
they haven't used it, so that doesn't make sense.
All right, well, we could just have a little look down there, right? Like,
Yeah.
I will
I
remind
draw the
you,
everybody
you know,
torch,
just
like,
you know, just as you guys are sort of staying there, there are parts of this cave that you haven't explored yet.
I took everybody torch my belt and started to head down.
Have we already
Okay,
done everything in
fair
this
enough.
room, technically?
Yeah.
Yeah,
big
unless there's
one?
like a secret doors or something, but
I do check.
yeah,
I-
you did a pretty good perception. You didn't find anything like that.
Okay, nothing under the bed.
Nope.
Cool.
Another stone
Yeah.
golem. Ah, I was under the bed all along.
Damn it!
You
I
can.
already did this one really well, so I'll come back in here and.
How much does a torch?
Wait, back 1 second.
Oh, yeah, there's
Bromog's
one
running off
here.
and doing something.
Oh, what is
Which
it?
one was the bathroom? Was it this one onto the right or the left?
Oh,
in the
it
main?
looks like he needs to use a bathroom, so give him a few
No,
minutes.
I'm just wondering which way.
That's where
did
the
they come
guy.
from.
That's where the guy at the bathroom.
Okay. Cool. I will go through this other direction.
It's a bit of a squeeze through that one, yeah. You have to sort of like, you know, sort of scraping against the walls on either side.
Yeah. And I call back. Hey, over here.
Oh, but I mean, I just thought, oh, fine, alright. I get up, like, well, what's going on over there? Can I lay up bodies down, Chris, to stop it being difficult? We'll let it be difficult terrain, but difficult terrain that doesn't get my shoes muddy.
Wait, but they're
Yeah,
like
you
all
can stop
bloody and
yourself.
stuff.
Face down bandits you step on. I like
Yes.
Hmm.
Alright.
Where are you? Where are you, Bob? Down there?
it. Yep. And I'm like, down here.
You got your torch out, right, Beck?
Yeah. Ah, it's
Let
really
me,
dark. Fight the torch.
Let
Oh,
me,
yeah.
hang on. How
Oh,
do I
magical darkness.
get the token? No. How do I get the
Come on,
token settings
Moonsong.
open? Token settings, here we go. Right, dynamic lighting. Bright light, was it like 2020?
Yeah.
Maybe 1515, but whatever.
Oh, it's really dark now. Oh, I made it through. Oh.
Mhm.
Some big old chest right there.
Yep. While I was waiting for them, can I do like a pretty cool perception check to see if I think they might be
Pretty
ready
cool.
to explode?
Yeah, do another perception.
Sounds pretty nerdy to me. Then.
Mhm.
It's too cool with the perception checks.
You don't detect any traps or anything. They don't even seem to be locked.
Alright, open them
Alright,
up.
yeah.
Let's see what
Oh,
we
this
Yeah,
got.
one up.
I'll open this one.
Yeah, you open them up.
And
They
explode.
between them contain a fair amount of currency. Actually,
Nice.
a total of about 1,000 gold. Not exactly 1,000 gold, since I know you guys need to add it to character sheets and therefore know exactly how much it is. Exactly 1,000 gold.
How many
Cool.
chairs are there?
No chairs.
Ah.
Nice.
As you're sort of tallying up the gold, Bromok, one of the coins catches your attention. It's slightly larger than the others and of a
It's a Pathfinder's coin.
curious denomination, and it kind of, as you observe it, it vanishes. And you're like about to open your mouth and mention something to the others, and like after a couple of seconds, it shimmers back into vision.
So does that mean I technically only have 999 gold pieces and one
No,
random
this
one?
is, no,
Okay.
this is different from the others.
Okay, making sure.
You also
huh.
find among all of that another +2 weapon potency rune.
Oh my god.
And finally, a pair of potions.
Okay. Cool.
Interesting. They had a lot of money.
Right, but this is no, wait, but this is the village's money though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not our
probably.
money. Yeah.
So I mean, we'll definitely be giving that back.
Oh,
Yeah.
We can carry it out.
Right, I mean, that's a lot of coin.
Yeah, the village had a lot of money, 1,000 gold.
Well, maybe it's not all
I mean,
theirs.
they may not have been the only ones, but I think that can be a rebuild for them.
Yeah,
We don't really have need of it.
I mean, I'm not asking like a good guy. I'm sure we'll give it to some of the neighbors if they come ask us.
It's not like I wanna give this back to the Dawn
Trapper
economy.
Before we go get him, or do you want to go get him first?
It's a fair point. We don't know how far it goes.
Yeah, could be a.
Wait, Brom, did you notice any other
Oh, rip.
entrances or tunnels we need to explore?
There's that one. I think you said the bathroom. I haven't checked over there yet.
Oh, I thought you needed to take a leak. Okay.
No, I was looking for more hidden places.
Well, maybe check that out first.
Why would they
Yeah.
piss outside like real men? Like what the fuck?
Look, I'm in favor of exploring that staircase as soon as we can. I mean, it seems like it
This
put
one's
us.
really. Is it getting like stinkier and stinkier the further I go in?
Ah, little stinky.
Yeah, it's a shitter.
Oh, good. Glad we checked. So you wanted to follow again?
Nope.
Anything else that's like
Turn around
besides the
quickly.
smell and the obvious use of this thing that's a little out of
No.
place here?
No, nothing.
Alright.
But
Right, if we think it's safe, I can using the ring that we received earlier, I can send them the elder a message to indicate that the way is clear and that their money is safe here, ready for retrieval.
Wait, you
Just
can
looks like
do
a
that?
collapsed wall.
Yeah, the messenger's ring that we.
yeah, just a bit of it. It's like
Oh,
cave.
yeah, I mean, what, you can send in a message even if we start to go backwards. It might doesn't hurt.
Wait, sorry, say that again. Oh well.
I mean,
Is this
doesn't
another
hurt, send in a
entrance?
message, right?
Or is this a crack?
Just a crack.
Oh, I will find anything of this hidden here, Chris. I will.
No, that you find nothing. You looked real hard with your 37%. You found nothing.
Send him the message. Yeah, send him the message.
Let me just quickly
What about under this bedroll? Sorry.
see how it works exactly. Animal messenger.
Another stone golem.
Damn it! I keep finding these things. All right.
Over da da da. Input the image. That's really this.
Guess I'll throw that +2 weapons. See what
Since an
I
obvious
have.
place or landmark well known to you,
Second +2 morning star and everything, right?
the animal.
Oh, yeah, I have the +2 striking morning star, the +1 striking composite longbows, all the potions,
Nice.
and now the +2 weapon potency rune.
Yeah, composite short bows, by the way.
Oh, right.
Messenger.
Yeah, so I can call over a bird and then have a note attached to them and then have them deliver it.
Ring. The animal's magic creature springs from the ring.
Oh, cool.
And it has your heraldry, right?
Yeah, in that case it would be a swallow.
Baby, he loves it.
He loves to swallow.
Yeah, I mean, if you can send it to the elder, I don't see why not. You know, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, we can have him bring the horses and black bird towards the village.
Yeah.
And then when we're done exploring, we can meet them there.
Yeah, help him with any heavy stuff to bring back.
Okay.
Right, but yeah, we can have a quick look down the trapdoor, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll write a message, Chris, a quick note saying we have defeated the bandits. We believe their hideouts now to be safe of enemies, and
It is safe.
we found our coin, but we're going to explore down a tunnel and bring the horses and Blackbird to the village. We'll meet them there when we're back.
We're not going to the village, remember?
Not going to the village?
We didn't want
No.
to
The whole idea is we were
Oh.
skipping it so that we could avoid any other people knowing about us besides the
I
child
was gonna
and
say they can leave
the
the
blind
horse and
man.
Blackbird like at the entrance to the cave, right?
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that then. Yeah. Meet us back at the entrance of the cave.
Right, yeah, let's.
Do we want to take a short rest?
Sure, yeah. I mean, while Leon's composing the message, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, that's something we take like half an hour and heal up, right?
Yep. While that's happening, can I do a check on the coin?
The coin.
You may.
It's DC 20.
Arcana?
Oh god.
Wait, back. Oh god.
Jesus.
Let me.
How? I checked myself.
Quick. Oh yeah, Bronk. I mean, you know, it kind of gives itself away. This is a vanishing coin. It's a
That
type
makes
of
sense.
talisman.
Talisman.
I don't remember those. Oh, you
it's
can.
like a consumable. Its trigger is you attempt a stealth check for initiative you haven't rolled yet. Requires you to be a master in stealth. Until activated, the coin becomes visible for 3 seconds at random intervals every few minutes. When you activate the coin, it casts a second level invisibility spell on you, lasting until the end of your next turn.
So it gets used as a single
Yeah.
item?
That's how consumables. Yeah, talisman.
Damn.
Talismans are very sort of like, you know.
Well, not all of us have, magic items that lets us turn invisible. That's.
Oh my god, you know what back
Yeah.
we get for
You
invisibility?
can just roll stealth. You just free invisibility for the first round of combat.
Pretty
Could be
good.
clutch in a situation.
Yep.
There we
Or
go.
get the emergency GTFO vanishing coin.
Okay, so we're taking a short rest. So I'll give.
Cool.
So the 6 lay on hands.
DC 20 on Leon. I'm so much better.
Because
against
I
Leon.
don't have a...
You can see how
I
Beck
give-
feels about himself compared to Leon, huh?
I give one of the potions to
Sorry, what?
Moonsong to try to detect as well.
I crit healed you, Leon.
Oh,
I crit
that's
failed
not
you.
fair. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
it's D8 actually my battle people
Okay, Moonsong.
I do
Craft or nature or
Oh, thanks back. Here, in return,
arcane.
wait, how much are you missing? That's 20, 52,
about
72, 70.
So
So I'll give you 2 lay on hand, so that's 60.
Yeah, that's fine.
You
I'll get
identify this
myself.
as a greater shrinking potion.
Actually,
That can be big and then shrink.
I can make all of us have full HP, so yeah. Because I only need 2 myself, and I give 1 to Moonsong,
Great shrinking potion.
and I want to back still.
Sorry, you what? You heal me?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
2 full.
full.
Or
Thir-
to full?
30 HP at least. So.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh yeah. By the way, I looked this up, Tom, because I think that you're about to ask me the same question I asked myself. It says you gain the effect of a 4th level shrink spell. You're going to look and find that shrink has no effect when it heightens to 4th level, and be like, well, what is that all about? It's for the purposes of being dispelled. It's counted as a 4th level
Okay.
spell.
Okay, cool.
So, after like an hour of us kind of checking stuff and healing each other and stuff, have we seen any sign of like the guy coming back on that?
So what does the shrink spell do?
And I need to see what was in the message real quick.
Ooh. How
Wait,
long did
wait,
it take us to
did
get
you
here?
tell
Wait.
me the message anywhere, Jacko?
No,
or did we
no. Sorry, I just said it out loud. Yeah.
Okay. What was in the message?
Oh god. Okay. Let's see. So we defeated the bandits. We believed our hideout to be safe. We found the town's coin. We need to explore down a tunnel. We would like to meet the horses and Blackbird at the entrance of the cave. Because we don't want to enter the village, but yeah.
They are free to like come get them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And how long did you guys rest for?
An hour.
An hour? Okay.
So
Can I
I
have, also done another check on the other potion, or were they both the same?
They're
potion?
the same potion.
Oh, okay, cool.
So in the first like few minutes, a swallow with like purple feathers comes out of the ring, and I'll attach a little note to it that I've written, and it flies out of the cave towards.
I was gonna say, do we want to like put the throne, like the special chair, at the entrance of the cave with the money on it, just in case they show up? Here it is. Here you go.
Yeah, I mean, we could do. I guess it would stop them having to deal with all, like, traipsing through the bodies and stuff.
Well, yeah, and through
Yes.
the mud and
Big
everything else.
room.
He is blind. That seems like a dick move.
Okay. Well, only about halfway through your hour-long rest.
Mm.
Anyway,
Okay.
you guys like hear the clippity clop of like
Also,
horses.
we
Outside
wrote
of
a
it. It's
message
more
to the guy
bandits.
who's blind, her Jacko.
Sorry.
It's a good thing you have Moonsong with him.
You wrote
Yeah,
a message
the
to
Blackbirds.
the guy who's blind.
This letter written by Toph.
Also, you said Moonsong with him, Chris? Moonsong's
Yeah, Blackbird.
No, Moonsong, Blackbird, yes. Fucking whatever.
That's good.
Wait, and Claudia loses her slowed, right?
What's that?
Claudia loses her slowed, right? It's
10 minutes, yeah.
it's not like she gets paralyzed anyway. Yeah, cool.
Oh, so yeah, when we heard him, like, oh, I mean, I guess we could go tell the old man if he's still there.
Yeah, I head out to meet them.
Yeah.
Same.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know what the fuck drag around. I don't even have a token for this guy. But yeah, it's them, the horses, Black.
Oh god damn.
Forever.
Yeah. He kind of comes forwards, sort of just sensing where you guys are by the smell of Beck.
Smell of the dog.
Says,
Beck is like the character that like doesn't quite fit her because you have like Leon, Brahma, Moon Song, Blackbird, Beck.
Beck.
Beckothy.
Yep.
You say Leon into Leon.
Beckbird.
Or do we just call them Beckers?
Yeah, it's not long.
Leon.
We say
Leon.
Von most of the time, anyway.
It's the sound a car makes when it goes past. It goes Leon.
It's what Leon makes when you go
Ah.
by on a.
Yeah, he comes up and says, Oh, my, you do work very quickly. I thought not to hear from you until this evening. It went smoothly. Bandits are all done and away with.
It's taken care of.
Yeah.
Most,
Bit of an odd bunch, but yeah.
most appreciated. Most appreciated. You are skillful indeed.
If I can ask, how long were they harassing you?
Several weeks.
Did you ever see a giant stone statue come out of the cave?
No.
Oh, don't worry about
but
it.
when we resisted, they threatened to have a monster of theirs come and tear our houses down.
Oh, that was probably it.
Yeah.
Well, they had one, so it wasn't an idle threat, you know.
In that case, I am doubly indebted.
Do you know if any other towns nearby have had other problems?
I look back
We're
like
a fairly
interesting.
isolated commune, and we don't hear that much from our neighbors. Why?
There's an awful lot of gold here, and I don't know much about your town, but I'd be surprised if those had much gold to lose.
How much is there?
Kind of look at.
It said, regardless, it's yours to have the entirety to help rebuild the commune and everything. And I pull out like a little bag, and by little bag I mean it's fucking huge.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Well,
Feels like
Thousand.
if there is more in here than was taken from us, and from the heft of it, I'm sure there is. I shall endeavour to make sure that the wealth is redistributed to anyone else who was raided in the local area.
very noble.
Perfect.
Well, as a thank you, I have a couple of things I think might be of use to you. I hadn't intended, but knowing you and what you've done for us, I suspect something of what you may be up to in the not too distant future, and think that regardless, whatever circumstances you find yourselves in, this might be of some use. And produces a wand from like a pouch at his belt.
I know, we've had enough one.
He twirls it,
Enough one.
twirls in his fingers, quite deftly, and like holds it out, just in general towards the
Sounds
party.
like a provoking action with the interest.
It is.
He's definitely flat-footed because he's blind. So yeah, it's
We could have blind fight.
sure.
This
I'm like-
will allow you to
I'm assuming
remove
Leon,
curses.
you take that.
This will allow you to remove a curse once a day.
Oh,
Holy
Sort of
shit.
thing that I think.
indeed.
Does happen.
I'm not sure you realize how useful that would be for our party.
Usually get cursed every day, basically.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have a
there
bad
you
history
go.
with becoming cursed.
Well, yeah.
And
You have my gratitude, old man.
for you, my the one well, I can't remember how you were described by the guy.
Which one?
Leon.
Handsome young man.
uh,
Smouldering eyes.
The bearded one.
For you and your monster, my spear wielding friend, I think you may find use of this. And produces a pair of items. One of which is like a large, like a hefty leather collar, and the other is a ring. And says, "This is a collar of empathy. It will strengthen the bond between you and your beast."
Interesting. I'll see if she takes to it, but thank you anyways. It's a mighty
You ever
gift.
tried to collar a cat before?
No, thank you. You have restored to us much of what was lost and more. And these items, I think, will be of far more use than they are to us in our colony.
What if I put on the collar?
I didn't know Beck was into the kind of thing.
Animal instincts now. I mean, I'm interested in.
I do say to the elder, if there,
See what the effects are. Just a second.
I do have a question, elder. The young girl that was with you mentioned something of an animal shaping entity nearby that she was familiar with. Are you or anyone else intimate with nature and those druidic abilities?
I am.
Well, my friend here,
Questions, then.
yeah, my friend here might have some questions. Might need your advice.
How do I do it?
So, like, what
Stay a while and listen.
so, like,
See,
I like started possibly being able to like cast magic, but I don't really know how it works. And like the others told me all about the other different kind of magics there are. It sounds most like the kind where you like take it from the world or like nature or the animal within inside you or some crap like that.
I knew I sensed something of an attunement to the natural world within you. Comes this as a surprise?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't, you know, I mean, I'm pretty, I mean, I'm not as old as you, but you know, I'm getting on a little bit, and it never happened before.
Wow.
I shall tell you what I can. And yeah, he like has he like kind of takes you aside and like you know sort of right sit there, cross your legs, sense the trees around you. Like you know he does a bit of yeah, gives you a bit of a you're outside the cave at this point.
Is it basically the monk that you meet in Cyberpunk? Have you done that quest line yet?
It's more of yes, I have the one like from the sect who like don't like augmenting their bodies and like his brother's been kidnapped.
No, there's one that you meet that just like puts you like a thing in it. Basically, he watches you like we're gonna talk about the element of water. It's like be like what like, and then you like
oh
you
yeah
disappear. That one.
Yeah, that one. I have met him.
That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like him or maybe like Rafiki from The Lion King. You know, he's you know he's very yeah, like pops you if you open your eyes. Somehow he knows.
Great, listen, but he's trying.
Yeah. And like you feel it, you know, sort of coming. It comes quite easily to you. You definitely, you know, you have the power. You just weren't sure how to harness it. And he sort of, you know, has you do like breathing exercises and you know explains the mental state you must reach and how the power is drawn forth and kind of gives you like a better idea of where it comes from and so on.
I mean, yeah, it kind of makes sense.
It's like the second half hour of like the rest you guys were taking.
Thanks a lot. That really helps. Hopefully, I'll try to like.
Comes naturally to you. I'd be amazed if your power doesn't grow substantially.
I mean, yeah.
Because it's so pathetic right now.
He just infers it.
Just get him.
I'll see what I can do, but it's quite unlike what I don't know how I usually behave, you know, in a stressful situation. But I'll see if I can remember it. Kind of like yeah.
Can you cast spells while raging?
No,
probably not. Yeah, I was gonna say.
There's a barbarian feat which you then actually like clear your mind for the rest of the turn, basically.
Okay. So it adds an extra action to every spell, man.
Basically, yeah.
Sadness.
But you know, when I'm not raging and there's ranged foes,
yeah.
I'm like, well, I mean, thanks a lot for your advice. No, I wasn't expecting to find many. You would do it. I mean, I've heard the word before, but I don't know how it works.
I am a spellcaster in tune with the powers of nature, who can take the forms of animals as well as summon elements and other wild spirits to do my bidding.
So that's what a druid is, right?
Exactly.
But I'm like, what, a trainee?
Am I a trainee?
No, am I a trainee?
Oh, are you a trainee? Your ability is about on par with a... Well, I would say you certainly have some established principles down. You are a druid, if albeit a weak one. But your power will grow. I sense this. If it is as you described, and this has come to you only recently, you are doing very well already.
No, I should say, all right, well, I'll should, and I should be like, I mean, you know, I never liked hurting animals, obviously. I mean, they're pretty chill, especially on sort of sick cat right now, but,
you know, the whole thing is sick, perhaps?
No, they're quite healthy.
Good sick, you know.
Yes.
I'm putting the collar on.
But I never, I mean, like, I kind of like look down, like, but I've heard like some druids, you know, they don't really fight with like normal weapons, and they're kind of hippies. Like, I've never really been like about that kind of stuff. Is that alright?
Takes all sorts.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's good. That's good. But great. Well, I'll try to, you know, be a good druid, I guess. Any pointers?
Trust in yourself.
Oh, alright, yeah.
Don't hurt too many trees.
Hey, what are you
your body and your mind.
Well, he's a very interesting fellow. He has a lot of wisdom.
Shut up, Leon. I'm getting
sorry. Yeah. Oh, there's a wisdom.
Simply follow where your power leads you, and it will continue to grow.
This is what I keep saying, but...
Shut up, Leon. I'm getting real advice.
You get the bop on the head this time, Leon, like this.
I'm sorry, Alvin. I'm sorry.
I never interrupted you during your god talks, now did I?
I'm sorry. I'm just saying, you know, fate is whatever. I'll be over.
Alright. Well, I mean, yeah. So again, so thanks a lot, and I hope everything, you know, doesn't get, you know, attacked any longer, all that kind of stuff. But I guess we better go exploring this evil tunnel. You know,
Evil tunnel. Evil tunnel.
I give him like a, you know, I kind of like reach for his hand, and if he, you know, I sense how good Pat's perception is. If it's not that good, I kind of, you know, like pat him on the shoulder.
You see, it's like his nostrils flare slightly as your hand is stuck out, and he like fumbles for it blindly and then grasps it. Like grasps you more by the wrist.
Yeah, sure.
He's very small, like compared to you.
Yeah, I cast a shrink potion. No, I'm not.
But yeah, it's like tiny halfling hand, like sort of fumbles for your. Yeah, he's a halfling.
Sure. I like that. Bye. You're not gonna stand up and walk away.
Bye.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance and your companions. I shall return to our village. Yeah, he just you know waddles off.
Yeah.
Waddle. Till the very
Look
next day.
Yeah, I kind of turn back, but well, you know. Kind of, you know.
What a nice old man, she says.
Nice guy.
It's old halfling, anyway.
By the way, we found like a weird evil tunnel inside. We're gonna go down.
She kind of blinks in surprise. Really? Is that the best idea?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Well, we're looking for ways, you know.
Call to adventure. Let's go.
I mean, it's an evil staircase. Like, it's not just a tunnel going into anywhere. It's like a, you know, a made staircase. We got to really check out what's at the bottom.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Let's go.
I'll go down first and be sneaky deaky.
I will go down.
Sneaky beaky like.
Yuppie.
Because I do sneaky at normal speed.
Okay, very nice. So yeah, I'll just shift you here, Bromox. This is what you find yourself sort of descending, like yeah, this. It's sort of like
Let me through the wall.
it descends through like a small sort of tight cavern space, like you find yourself in. I'll move back. You can be behind them. I mean, I'll just move everyone over here, like so.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fit through the wall. I worked.
What's going on? Obviously, Bromox going first. Wait, who am I missing? Dion and Claudia. Bring these guys in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it descends through this kind of like space, this like hollow space wider than the stairwell, for like 2.5 stories worth of height. Before it descends through the floor here and begins kind of carving its way more through like bedrock. This is clearly being like cut out of for another couple of stories or so. So by the end of it, you guys are probably like 40 or 50 feet underground. Oh yeah, further down.
So what is the icon that's on Moonsong right now? Just wanted to know.
That is enfeebled. Yes, enfeebled.
I'm enfeebled still.
Oh.
From the thing. It's the curse.
You're cursed.
We got a way to
Oracle
move the
curse.
curse right here. We got this wand.
True. We technically have not.
What happened if you used a cure curse on a?
Tom loses all his class abilities.
God, that nasty curse for you.
All right.
And yeah, you guys descend further and further.
Too much down there, huh?
Copy until you come to.
This isn't the end.
No, it's not the end. Until you come to.
But it is an end.
Yeah, well, it ends, and before you is a rough-hewn tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Twisting off into the distance, and the floors and ceiling are lightly coated with sticky web.
I'm suddenly getting flashbacks.
Yeah, this one, like, right now, this is where we gotta kind of decide.
I fucking hate spiders.
Yeah,
And I think we should clear this entire place out.
Spider
None of them should be left alive. I'm sorry.
Alright, wait. Do we have an easy way of getting back? Of finding our way back? If we delve in deep. Look, all I want is not to get lost.
Let me see how big the map is. I mean, it shouldn't be hard.
So yeah, these little
Looking at the size of the map.
side tunnels, you've seen a couple of them so far, have like holes going down or like potential like holes going up. So I'll move back for a second. So this one down here is like there's a hole like going. So like they're where like there's like an offshoot from this tunnel, but like it's not like all on one horizontal plane. Like they either go up or go down like pretty swiftly. You could like potentially climb down them or like attempt to climb up.
I'll activate my shields to have like 90 feet of light.
Blackbird, when you were like talking about
60-60, right? So...
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Let's see, mirror shield, 60, yeah, 60 bright, 60.
like Blackbird, when you mention like, you know, tunnels, even the earth and whatever you call it, the dark or whatever, does it look like this in your imagination?
Not unlike this.
Okay, with yeah.
This, and let me just move. Give me a second, back. I just want to move back behind Leon so I can see if Leon's thing is
Shield is working
right.
correctly.
Yeah, it looks like it's shining in the right direction. Okay, cool.
Come on, guys.
I mean, or do we not want to go down some of the shafts to make sure they're not going to kill us? Oh, God!
Yeah, there's a hole in the ground. You mentioned that.
Sorry,
Holes,
I read
right?
that. I thought it was just like, he meant like, they look like they're on a flat plane, but they're going up and down, not like, oh, a hole.
Yeah, the other one has like a hole and a big old hole in the ceiling, you know?
Yeah.
The hole is like, it's like loose
You're
strands
so
of web
far
that's
ahead, I
going
love it.
Yeah,
Here's like,
yeah,
do.
Because I kind of like light another torch, like not my ever burning one, just kind of like burn off the web that's kind of over this hole, and then like
Yeah.
drop the torch down.
Okay. It like rolls and bumps and like goes quickly out of line of sight, although you can still see for at least like it's quite twisty, kind of like the tunnel yourself are going down. You can see like the light glaring back for like another sort of 5 or 6 seconds before it like either goes out or
Wait
rolls
to
around
hear
too many
the
corners.
squealing of a creature.
Give me a perception check.
Buttons in the deep. Perceive.
You do hear a faint skittering sound.
Oh, well, there's
Oh.
some sort of,
Fuck
It
off.
is there that I think we shall end this
You
particular
guys, spiders. Spiders.
Spiders.
Spiders.
fight that keeps up. Claudia also keeps up.
Flamethrower this whole place.
Yeah, that's what I got the
Arachnids.
torch for. Then after the torch ship, I drop my canister of flammable gas. And then I loosen it a little, you know, the valve, and then drop it on down.